Okay, I think I'm online. Yeah, okay. Give me a minute while I start posting this link everywhere. I don't even remember. Every time I stream, I always forget where I get that link from. So I just go on my channel. Probably not the greatest way of doing that, but I mean, whatever. So I'll talk about exactly what I'm doing once I have everything set up. I'm just gonna link a couple friends to stream, and then obviously post it to Twitter. Sorry about the slow start. I'll get there in a minute. God dang it. Why am I mistyping so much? I hate that Twitter doesn't recognize Majoras as a word. Like, how dare you? Alright. I have no viewers yet. I have no viewers yet, so I'm really just talking to the void unless anyone decides to oh, I already got a like. Trey gave it a like. Anyway, in case anyone decides to watch the VOD, which actually my Ocarina of Time streams got a good amount of attention, so that's not impossible. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I should probably start the game now. Alright, so this is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D with a bunch of mods and... Oh, hello, Trey. Anyway, this is Majora's Mask 3D. Oh, crap. Crap, I just... What? Wait, no, I didn't want to skip that. I don't want to skip that. Hold on, let me restart. Anyway, this is Majora's Mask 3D with a bunch of mods, including mainly the restoration mod, which, if you don't know, long story short, Majora's Mask 3D has a lot of dumb changes, and I don't like them. It makes it, in my opinion, worse than the original, but the restoration mod fixes that. Mostly, not entirely, but it's like 90% of the way there, making this the best way to play the game, in my opinion. And along with that, I'm playing on Citra, so I'm on an emulator. Oh, hi! Just another reviewer. First time she's been in one of my streams. She's a close friend of mine. We even watched the Sonic Symphony together, which was really fun. Anyway, so this reverts a lot of the changes, bad changes from Majora's Mask 3D, and along with that, I'm also playing with an HD texture pack. Sorta. It's mostly just for the HUD and Link himself. It's ported from Nerrel's HD texture pack on the N64. And as you can tell from the music right now, this is not normal Majora's Mask music. I am playing with a remix soundtrack called Majora's Mask Reborn, which sounds really good. I watched... there's actually a series of videos by the guy who made them. I recommend checking out. I don't know how you can find it, honestly. I don't remember what they're called, but you could probably find it just by searching Majora's Mask Reborn. And the guy honestly nailed the vibe Majora's Mask is going for, but with, like, I don't know if they're real instruments, but they're at least real sounding, unlike the original sequenced N64 music. There's some smaller stuff happening here. I have a small texture mod that changes the moon to look less angry, and I also have AntiMicro going. By the way, the link to everything I'm talking about is in the description. Which that allows me to map key presses to my controller, which is important because, yeah, I can switch screens using a button. I need to play OOT and MM again. Didn't end up getting them for the 3DS, which I'm glad because of all those changes I assume you modded out. Yeah, I'll talk about those bad changes as I play the game. Now you should be making the moon more angry. No, okay, so I agree with Nerrel in his video where the moon just looks too angry to a goofy degree in the 3DS version, so I prefer the less angry moon. It's just a texture mod. The model itself is the same, so it can only go so far. Anyway, I wanted to show that intro because I love it. Oh yeah, I have this other thing set up where I can map key presses to my controller, and that's good because Citra, for some reason, does not allow you to map hotkeys to a controller. So you have to actually just go out of your way to press F4 to change screens like this. But here I'm just clicking in the right stick. That's how I'm doing that. Alright, so new file. As you see, I haven't really played Majora's Mask in quite a while now. It's been a little over a year. What should I name Link? What should I name Link? I don't know if like this little window is going to show up on stream. I don't think it will, but there's a little window for the name. If there's any suggestions in stream, I will listen to them. Not going to be here long, mainly just listening while cleaning my apartment. I got my old college roommate visiting. Oh, okay. Good luck with that, and I appreciate you being here at all. So I like naming Link something stupid. And normally I just make noises with my mouth. How about if I don't hear anything in chat, I'm just gonna go with I don't know if this is how you spell it. I'm just going to Lunk. Should I go with Lunk or this? I'll go with this, I'm sorry. Alright. Quidgibo. I'm calling him Quidgibo. That's a Simpsons Season 1 reference. I don't know if I spelled it right, but we'll see, I guess. Why is this? Oh, crap! I forgot to change screens. Oops. Alright, hopefully that won't be as much of an issue later on. But yeah, Majora's Mask. This is my favorite Zelda game by a lot. Like, this is my second favorite game ever made. I love it for so many reasons, and I'm excited to share that on stream. I originally wasn't going to stream this my next playthrough because I was planning on playing it again sooner than I did, and I also just kind of didn't want to do 2 Zelda streams in a row, but I later realized that, like, my other stream series was back in December, and that was a while ago, so how many viewers do I have? It looks like I have at least a few. Oh, I do. Cool. Anyway, so I don't think it's as big of a deal, and I want to play Majora's Mask again. So yeah, sure, why not? Let's do this now. So actually, oh, just as I said, cool. I have a viewer. They left. Wow. Okay. I have 2 viewers now. But anyway. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, just, coincidentally, a PC port of this game just came out. By the way, if the audio balancing is, like, at all, like, an issue, please say something. I'll try to fix it in real time. It's actually kind of loud in my ears, but I'm afraid to change anything. But yeah, a PC port for this game just came out, and I would be playing that, but honestly, I think I prefer the 3DS version because it already has most of the things I'd want in a PC port, at least with mods. Plus more, like the better graphics and now Majora's Mask Reborn. I tabbed out to look for the texture pack. Oh! Oh, I wonder if that's... I mean, it still says I have 2 viewers, maybe not. I don't know, I can't really see. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, I didn't lose someone then, cool. The texture pack is a little weird to set up because there's a bunch of alternate versions of the same texture, so you have to like go through each file and pick which one you want and drop them in the texture folder, so, yeah. And like I said earlier, it's mostly just the HUD and Link himself, and even then the HUD isn't entirely done. Oh, and I should also point out, you might notice the lighting looks weird. That's just a side effect with emulating certain consoles in HD. Dolphin has the same issue. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. If there is, I would love if someone told me. It's mostly an issue in the early parts of the game, not as much later. But yeah, the PC port looks really cool, but aside from the high frame rate, I don't really feel like it's better than this. But, you know, subjective. If someone told me they think the currently existing PC port is better, I wouldn't tell them they're wrong. I get it. Alright. Anytime I see someone do the spin attack in Zelda by, like, holding the button down like that, I get upset. Like, no, just do that. Just rotate the stick. Anyway, this music's very bombastic. Alright, so as I've kind of already implied, I like this game more than Ocarina of Time. And this is part of why. Link does flips. Tell me that's not... that doesn't equal a better game. It does. So I guess this game has like a Alice in Wonderland thing going on where Link just walks into a tree and then ends up in this weird, bizarro world. Oh, is Tingle normally there or is that Nerrel's doing? I think that was Nerrel. Have you watched Smiling Friends episode 2? Sorry, season 2 episode 1, one with Gwimbly? It spoke to my soul, yeah, same. Like when I first watched the episode, I was like, oh my god, is this about a 3D platformer mascot? Wow, this is made for me. And yeah, like Gwimbly was done so like lovingly with all the little touches they did. Like he has an idle animation when he's standing still, like a 3D platformer character. That's awesome. Really good episode. Smiling Friends is very good, and anyone who hasn't seen it should check it out. But yeah, I'll get into more exactly why I love this game as much as I do as things come up, but like for now, I love how weird this game is. Like, what's going on here? And the weird wavy motion blur effect, it just looks really cool. And got another reason why I love this game. There's different transformations in this game. This music is really well done. I love kids, Charlie! I love kids! Yeah, that's a good line. It's such a small joke, but one of my favorite jokes is when Desmond asks Charlie if he has anything else he wants to show him, and he just points to the ant. I don't know why, but I love like weird, random-ish jokes like that. Yo, Pim, you probably shouldn't be screaming that at the top of your lungs, yeah. Okay, so the 3DS version of this game is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is definitely one of the best looking 3DS games, in my opinion. Honestly, if Nintendo just gave this game an HD texture pack, I think they'd be set. Like, that's all they really need to do for a remaster. Oh, I mean, obviously revert the bad changes too, but I'm talking about visuals. Another thing I want to point out, a cool thing the restoration mod does on... Lunk got it glow up. Dude, no, it's Quijibo, get it right. But one thing the restoration mod does, for specifically playing it on Citra, it actually adds a HUD on the top screen. Normally that stuff would be on the bottom screen here, but they added a top one. So you can get a mostly single screen experience. I say mostly because this is not helpful, so I have to switch to the bottom screen for that. But honestly, it's not like the most ideal setup, the way I have it set up here, but it works. You get used to it, it's fine. You could play with both screens, to be clear. That is a thing. You can play with the bottom screen off to the side, and that's usually how I play games in Citra, but for this game, especially with this mod, I don't really feel like that's super essential. The only thing you miss out on is the map. And this is my second favorite game ever. I don't need a map. It's fine. And, you know, if you have dual monitors, you could easily... Or even an ultra-wide monitor, you can easily display both screens at once without having to shrink the main screen. So bombastic. So another thing I want to point out, we already came across one of the things this mod changed. The spin. This maybe isn't the best place to do it. So in the original 3DS version, if you were to spin from a standstill, you don't gain much speed from that. You kind of have to build up speed a little bit still. And that... I almost forgot about this. And that doesn't sound like a huge issue, like, okay, it just breaks the flow a little bit, like, whatever. No, it's a huge issue for the Southern Swamp, which I'll show later. Honestly, I'm gonna be just regurgitating a lot of things Nerrel said in his video, but, you know, it's kind of the de facto Majora's Mask 3D video, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I should point this out. They have similar faces. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of reminds me of this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost as if it could start crying any second now. How sad. This thing has relevance later. Oh, one of the main reasons why I think this is better than the PC port as it currently exists is there is a controllable camera in the 3DS version, and it works really well. Mostly really well. It does have, like, one issue I'll talk about later. The PC port will get that later, but it's not there yet. Oh my. I haven't heard a lot of the music in this pack yet, so this is going to be a treat for me. I really only downloaded the album and listened to a handful of my favorite tracks, like the Mayor's Office or Stone Tower Temple. There's the line, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" The Happy Mask Salesman is one of the most bizarre characters in anything. I love him. Like, he's just so mysterious. You have no idea why he's here, how he's able to travel from Hyrule to Termina with ease, apparently, why he wanted Majora's Mask to begin with. And the way he transitions from one animation to another is so abrupt. Oh, I like this. This is a good remix. I wish I remember the name of the guy who made this album, because it's really good. I mean, I have it linked in the description. Anyway, here he's saying that... Wait, hold on. Yeah. Here he's saying that he collects masks, and he got one of his masks stolen from him by Skull Kid, the character that turned Link into a Deku Scrub. And he's basically just asking for it back. But he's gonna leave in just 3 days, which is an interesting coincidence considering something else. So later, once I get the Ocarina of Time back, I have to go back here and, yeah. Anyway, they added this. This is from Ocarina of Time 3D. You crawl into it and it basically just shows you how to do puzzles. I don't mind its inclusion, I feel like it's in a distracting spot. This is a really pretty song. Oh yeah, I have gyro working in this too. Whoa. Anyway. I like how Tingle is a loading screen. Like, Nerrel amplified Tingle in this game, and I appreciate that. Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah, only 3 days to do this. So, the Happy Mask Salesman said that he's leaving in 3 days. If you happen to look up... yeah. I mean, we already saw the moon earlier on, but yeah, the moon looks like that for some reason. If you talk to townsfolk around this, they mentioned that it seems to be getting closer. I'm sure everyone watching is already aware of what Majora's Mask is, because, like, the moon is the most famous part of this game. But for anyone that doesn't, this game runs on a timer. And once that timer hits 0, everyone dies. And I love it. Like, you actually get to see the apocalypse and everything if you let that happen. But that's not to say you only have 3 in-game days to beat the game. You have more than that, but you have to eventually get the Ocarina of Time and repeat the cycle over and over. And it's like one of my favorite game mechanics ever. It's so cool, both from a story perspective and also from a gameplay perspective, because the whole game is built around that timer. There's a lot of events that will only happen during certain days or certain hours of certain days. So you end up having to basically plan out your routes in your head and then executing them. And then when you do that, it's just like the most satisfying feeling ever. Like, I love planning out a route and actually doing it, especially when it's really tight. It's so fun. If you like Pikmin for its time management, Majora's Mask is that on a much greater scale. If you had to go down one of these dark paths in your stream, which one? Facecam or VTuber? Probably Facecam. Like, honestly, I want to talk about this because, like, Facecam is the normal streamer thing to do. Almost every streamer does it. I personally never liked Facecam because I don't care about what the person looks like. I'm there for the commentary. It's part of why Vinny streams work so well with what I'm looking for, I guess. A weird way to word that. He doesn't do that. And I appreciate that. The focus remains in his commentary and the gameplay itself, while Facecam, I don't like how it's either a thing that overlaps the game footage or a thing that forces the game to, you know, the game window to shrink. And I'm not saying, like, Facecams are objectively bad or anything stupid like that. They're popular for a reason. This is just a preference thing. But yeah, don't expect me to ever do Facecam. Not my thing. Also, that sounds annoying to set up. I'm currently sitting in a dark room that's only lit by a lamp, so honestly, I'd probably just be a silhouette right now with my current lighting if I was doing Facecam, and I kind of don't want to have to go through the effort to fix that. But yeah, that's the main reason I love Majora's Mask so much, the time management. It's so fun. It makes the game so replayable too, like trying to beat the game as little time loops as he possibly can adds a lot to this game. Alright, best character in all of fiction right here, Tingle. He's a 35-year-old man who thinks he's a reincarnation of a fairy. I love him. He's become a mainstay in the Zelda series, even getting a couple of his own games, and I'm so grateful for that. Anyone who loves Tingle has this masterpiece of a game to thank for it. Alright, so now I have a Clocktown map. So yeah, the way Tingle works is he'll be floating around on his balloon, which you'll see later, I guess for tutorial reasons he's not there right now. And you can buy maps from him. You can buy maps from him for later areas, but they're more expensive. But if you buy the map from the area you're in, it's a lot cheaper. So you won't be able to see the map, really, because it's on the bottom screen. But, oh yep, there he is, inflating himself, just like a balloon. Whoa. Never gotten this camera angle. Anyway. So yeah, I'm not going to really use these maps too much, but I will get them from completion. Because yeah, this is a 100% run. Tingle, Rosy Rupee Land Remake Sweep. I would actually love that. Oh wait, I am... Okay, so this is going to be a real problem with this game. I'm playing the game without thinking. Because I'm talking. And this game requires a lot of thought. So I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll see. But yeah, I just blatantly ignored the bomber, the bomber kid. And I didn't even explain the magic. Yeah, I got magic from the Great Fairy. I can shoot snot bubbles. Tell me how this isn't the greatest Zelda game. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Basically, you have these kids hiding around Clocktown, and you need to get them, and that's it. The 3DS placements are a little bit different compared to the original game. So that messes with me. Like, there's normally a kid behind this tree in the N64 version. I think he's there. It might be... I'm pretty sure he's there. Anyway. But he's not there here, so I actually don't remember where the other... Alright, yeah, these are owl statues. They are both war points and save points. In the original game, they only acted as a quick save, meaning once you saved, it would just kick you out of the game, and once you reload that save, you can't load it again. It was there to prevent save scumming, but the 3DS version just said screw it and made it a real save. I don't really use them personally, because I like playing this game by completing a cycle, and then putting the game down. It just feels like I don't know, like a bookend to me, I guess. So I'm not going to really use them too much, but they're nice to have for insurance. Like, I'm playing on Citra, and I've had this crash before, so it's good to save in case that happens. I've once lost an entire, all my progress from one cycle from that. I thought there was a bomber in there. Okay, I'm used to the N64 version now. Because I actually did play that PC port earlier, just to check it out. I say that, but I beat Woodfall, so probably played a little more than just to check it out. Oh, he's in this box. I remember now. Yeah, 3 left. So this dog... Yeah. This dog actually behaves differently depending on which transformation you are. So Deu Link, he attacks him. I don't know if there's any kids in the laundry pool. I'll see. There maybe is? I don't remember this box being here. Yeah. Okay. I think the last 2 are in West Clocktown, but I'm not positive. Yeah, there weren't any kids there in the original. I know that for a fact. Thoughts on the Switch successor announcement? I'm scared because I have no money. Other than that, I don't really have much to say. I mean, the Switch is very weak by today's standards, so obviously getting an upgrade would be great. I'd like to play my games at least at a solid 30 FPS. But other than that, I don't really have much to say. I don't get like that excited over consoles because, you know, it's the games that matter. And also, I never have money and time for them, and where is the last kid? I don't remember. The 3DS version's messing with me, man! Why did they change the placement? Did they gather in one spot in the original? I don't know. Maybe it's in South Clocktown. Yeah, South Clocktown's big. So I haven't played the 3DS one in a while, so I don't remember some of the specifics. But yeah, as someone who's played a lot of both versions, it's upsetting that they switch around stuff like that, because it makes it hard to remember... Ow. It makes it hard to remember where they are. Where everything is. It's not just that, they switch around Great Fairies too, in the various dungeons, which is a pain. Where's the kid here? Wait, oh, I remember. He's on top of the stock pot inn. Yeah, I remember now. There you are. I feel like the da-da-da-da is maybe a little too bombastic, but whatever. You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. Wow, mean. No way, no scrubs. So this code is different every single playthrough. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Oh, I see Trey retweeted my stream. Thank you, I appreciate that. So every time I play this game, I always end up, like, opening up Twitter to, like, make a tweet that's just my code in Clocktown. Well, the bomber's hideout in Clocktown, but I obviously don't post it. My phone's really bad, so Twitter's still loading. I really need to get a new one. Oh my god. Alright. I talked about this to a friend, but sometimes when I say oh my god, I say it in like a really monotone way, and I'm like 95% sure Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers is exactly why I do that. And I didn't mean to constantly quote Bob's Burgers like that. It just kind of what happened. Alright. Why do I have to put the code in now? Like, I just did the thing. Okay. I need to keep that code for later, otherwise I'm gonna have to do that quest again. Oh, I didn't even mention this, because, like, it's not really relevant right now, but in the original 3DS version, there were 2 item slots that were only usable through the touchscreen, and obviously on an emulator like this, that's not super ideal. They added a thing. If you hold on the R button, that comes up on the HUD. Yeah, they have like a toggle you can use. So yeah, you can use those 2 items just by holding down that button and using Y and X. It's very, very helpful. I like how he was dancing until I walked in. Mean. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about, like, why I haven't streamed in a while, because it's been, like, 5 months. Honestly, I'm just not used to streaming yet. Because, I still have a lot of anxiety when I do this. Like, I was excited for it the coming days leading up to this stream, but, like, the last hour or so before this stream, I was nervous. And I'm happy I chose the Ocarina of Time randomizer for my first stream because like, you know, it's Christmas themed, so I had to get it done within this time span, and it's a long thing, so it forced me to push myself as much as I did. And I am more used to it, but I'm still not at that point, so you know, it's really easy to procrastinate when you don't actually have to do something, but you want to, but also you're nervous, so you just put it off. That's what was happening. I'm fine, I'll get used to it. Okay, they added a tutorial here. I'm still doing this in day 1. The moon hasn't moved at all. Oh crap, I just realized, I can do it, but there's a thing I like doing on the first cycle, and I've been ignoring it. I'm gonna do it now, because I have to do it before 6 a.m. tomorrow. Another thing they added for the 3DS version is they added, like, a thorn. No need to be nervous, you're actually really good at it, and they're fun to watch, listen to. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, another thing they added for the 3DS version is they added like a thorn on the tip of Link's hat to communicate better that this is an attack. Yeah, this actually attacks enemies. In the original, that wasn't obvious because why would swinging your hat at an enemy hurt them? So I appreciate that. There are honestly a lot of good changes and additions to Majora's Mask 3D. Like, I don't think it's just the worst version. I think it's overall worse, but I don't think it's by that much. It has like a bunch of really bad changes I'll get into as we approach them, but also has a lot of really good changes. And that's a small one. A very small one, but still. There's some bigger ones though, like use of Ship of Harkinian. I'm used to Ship of Harkinian now. Yeah, there's some bigger ones, I mean, like Gyro. I love Gyro. Yeah, the branch has been throwing me off. I like it. Alright, so this is a Deku playground. Okay, so every time I look at those statues off to the side, for a brief moment I think they're the pea shooters from Plants vs. Zombies. I know they're not, they're Deku scrubs, but that's where my mind goes to. Oh, I almost didn't make that. So these Deku flower things are actually proximity based and not timing based, so if you don't move at all, you'll only touch a ground from, you know, descending low enough. This is a good remix. I enjoy it. There's some bigger additions that I really love in this, that address some of my issues with the original game. So I've seen a lot of people say that, like, they agree that the changes, like, there are some really bad changes in this, but there's a lot of good stuff too, so they overall still prefer this, and I get that. I used to be there, but I don't think I am. I think I do just prefer the original, without the restoration mod. With the restoration mod, this makes it about as good as Ocarina of Time 3D. Which is awesome. Oh, that's one of the bad changes. In the original, he gave you a purple rupee, so you got 50 rupees from that, but here you get a fishing thing. And, like, yeah, they added fishing in this game. I've literally never touched it. Because I don't care. Literally my second favorite game ever. I've never touched the fishing in this game because I actively hated that in Ocarina of Time. So when they added that in this, I was a little upset. Like, that development time could have gone to something else. That's, like, you know, not awful. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think the fishing in Ocarina of Time is bad. I'm sorry. Alright, so it's actually not a ton left to do, at least on day 1. I think this is the only thing I can do. I really like these Deku Scrub guys. Okay, that's gonna get... Wait, did I forget how this works in the 3DS one? Because I definitely got the Moon's Tear. Oh yeah, it's just in this little side thing. Okay. I'm not... I forget how the 3DS version works, apparently. So, for the first cycle, that's all you have to do. After this, anything else I do is just an extra thing, because the whole point is to open up this open up this gold flower so you can go up here. And this doorway over here opens up once it's the final hours. For now, I'll just get the piece of heart. So there's a couple other things I want to do before this cycle is over. There's obviously the other two Deku Playground minigames. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. I'm sorry, sometimes I'm gonna approach this like assuming everyone already knows how this game works. But yeah, that's one of the objectives in this game where you need to do it all 3 days to get the real reward. So I'm gonna have to go back to the Deku Playground for day 2 and 3. Other than that, I also want to go in here because I just got a piece of paper, which is very useful for a little friend that's over here. It's one of the best Zelda characters right here. Paper, please! Yay! That yay voice clip, that's one of my favorite things ever. It's so good. Okay, so I don't have much to talk about the game itself, so I'm gonna talk about the Sonic Symphony, because I did that recently. They had an event that was like 5 hours away from me, and I agreed to go there with an online friend of mine who was in that chat earlier, just another reviewer. She has a good channel, check her stuff out. And that was the first time we met in person. That was really, really great. And the symphony itself was genuinely incredible. Like, if you're a Sonic fan, do it. Do it. Go to it. I demand it. Because, like, being in a room full of Sonic fans, with all of them singing along to Sonic music, it was just such an amazing experience. Hold on, I should be going through this building, not... I almost went to the Dojo for some reason. Oh, stutter. Yeah, this is an emulator, it's gonna stutter sometimes. Alright, you can speed up time by dancing with this guy. Anyway. Oh, good remix. But yeah, being in a room full of Sonic fans singing along to Sonic music was amazing, especially with Escape from the City, because, like, everyone knows the words to that. So, that was incredible. It really was. It was, to me at least, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm very happy I was able to do that. Oh, another thing about this game. Clocktown's theme changes from day to day, and it actually represents the state of the town. Like, day 1, everything is happy, it's the most bustling day among all of them. And the song itself reflects that, because it's very happy, it's catchy, it's upbeat, it's very full of life. Here, Clocktown is noticeably more empty, and that's reflected in the song. There's less instruments and the song itself is slower paced, but, you know, it's still happy. Day 3 is interesting. We'll hear that later. But yeah, I should go to the Deku Playground. Oh, such a good song. I love Clocktown's theme so much. Is it a coincidence that my favorite Zelda game is the one with 3D platforming in it? Probably, yeah. This is such a cool looking room, though. Oh, sorry, I'm used to ship's button mapping still. A common complaint with the visuals in this game is they made it too bright, and I agree with that. But, I mean, I feel like it's, like, absolutely a net positive. Because, like, yeah, it's too bright. It is, but when everything looks this much better, I don't care. I want to make it clear, though, I do like the way the original game looks a lot. I think it's one of the better looking N64 games. But I definitely prefer this. And honestly, I don't know when I'm going to transition over to the PC port. Like, I mentioned the PC port earlier. So the thing with it, it's not made by the Ship of Harkinian team. Instead, it's made by a different group. I think it's like a group of like 1 or 2 people. And it's not even based off the decompiled source code. Instead, it's like this new tool that allows you to make like PC ports of This might be a bad idea. I think it'll work. No! God dang it! Oh, I thought I would get the rupee, which is why I didn't bother timing the press. Ah, that's upsetting. It's fine. It's fine. I have enough rupees still. The nice thing about this minigame is that you make back your rupees as you play it. Anyway, so it's not actually... I mean, like, the source code helped, but it didn't... It's not, like, the reason it exists, unlike Ship of Harkinian. That team is making their own PC port, and I think it'll probably be better. Like, from what I understand and have seen and played, the ports that come from this... Oh yeah, I didn't even explain what they are, I'm sorry, I've, like, scrambled thoughts. So from what I understand, like, it is a port in the same way that playing a game on Linux, like a Windows game on Linux using Proton is a port. So I guess that's what I've heard, and to me, I'm surprised that is a thing, because, like, a Linux machine and a Windows machine have the same hardware, it's just the operating system that's different, but an N64 and a PC is obviously wildly different. So I'm surprised that works that way, but I guess it does. And because of that, it's more limited. It's more limited compared to what you can get from something like Ship of Harkinian, so, like, the amount of enhancements it can add is not necessarily smaller, but it's harder to add them. So I'm going to say Ship of Harkinian will probably still always be better than that, and same with the Majora's Mask port whenever 2 Ship 2 Harkinian comes out. Yes, that's what they're actually calling it. And that's fine, because, like, I'm way more excited about the other games, and the ports they did make through that thing, I guess it's called Recomp, they seem to be good if you just want a good version of Ocarina of Time to play and the big options menu for ships scares you. If you're like that, then yeah, look into that. I set it up, and it's super easy to do. And playing Majora's Mask in, like, 180 FPS was a little nuts, because I'm used to both 20 and 30. Alright, like I said, I only have the Deku Playground to do, so I'm gonna finish that off. And I want to grind for rupees too, because that is a very helpful thing to do. Sorry, I scattered brain right now. You want to get 200 rupees as soon as you can, because you get a bigger wallet when you do that. But yeah, I am so excited for, honestly, everything that's coming from the N64 Bonnie community. Like, they showed a rocket... Oh, this is that song I mentioned. Listen to it. I love this game so much, man. Like, the creepy droning noise in the background, it fits so well. In the 3DS version, added a lot of graphical effects. Like, there's now like a purplish, reddish filter going on because of the lighting. And it's so cool. I love it. I love almost everything they did with the 3DS version visually, except for the brighter lighting. But, like, that's honestly not that big of a deal, to me, at least. Anyway. So, as I pointed out earlier, in the original version, when you won the first 2 Deku Playground minigames, you would get a purple rupee. And that was really useful for this point in the game, because that makes it easier to get to the, you know, the thing, the bigger wallet. And they removed that in this, and I, in favor of fishing, and that upsets me. I don't like it. Honestly, if the restoration mod literally just removed the fishing entirely, I'd be okay with that. You can ignore it mostly, I just don't like the fishing pamphlets, they bother me a lot. I love the earthquakes that happen in the final day too. This game is really great with atmosphere. I don't like that titles, you know, bike thing keeps on going off every time I leave the flower. Okay, yeah, I should be able to get it. And... yeah, I did it. Just blow their mind. Such a youthful face, but we really were dealing with a fierce competitor. Ah, it's Quidgy-Bo, hide! I love them. There's one other thing I want to do before I fast forward time. Because it's another thing I really like. It's not progress, but it's a thing I like. Look at him. He's not what I want to show off. I just like him. Look at the green sky over there. Oh, cool. It's open, too. That timing was really good. Oh, hold on. I never got a good look at this. It's like a full model of Clocktown. I wonder what this looked like in the original. It looks really detailed, actually. Oh. Oh, oh. Okay, that was a bad stutter. Anyway. This is one of my favorite songs in the game, by the way. Most of the townsfolk have already taken shelter without waiting for the mayor's orders. The only ones left are public servants and committee members. Mr. Mayor, Carnival Committee members, please order those who remain to evacuate. Well, you cowards, do you actually believe the moon will fall? The confused townfolk simply cause a panic by believing this ridiculous, groundless theory. The soldiers couldn't prevent the panic, but outside the town walls is where the danger is. You want answers? The answer is that the carnival should not be cancelled. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor? Well... Are you serious, Muto? It seems a giant chunk of rock above us hasn't caught your eye. At this time every year we are overrun by tourists, so why is the town empty? Clearly it's your job to ensure the carnival's operation, but that's only if people are here for it. Don't drag the merchants and soldiers into this. If the soldiers wish to run, then run, Vincent. We councilmen will stick to tradition. The carnival will be a success. I've never heard of a defense unit abandoning its town. Madame Aroma would surely say the same, wouldn't she, Miss Mayor Dotor? Let's not bring my wife into this. I really love that scene so much, because, like, you have this literal... I love how Link opens, like, Deku Link opens doors. You just rise the doorknob. Anyway, you have this literal apocalyptic event that's clearly happening. There's earthquakes. The moon is, like, inches away from the clock tower at this point. Well, not really. The sky is, like, freaking purple, and you have people denying it. Which, like, after going through COVID, yeah, that's what would happen. And yeah, I forgot to mention that bit of lore. The day the moon crash is supposed to happen is when the Carnival of Time is supposed to occur, which is a celebration that they do every year to, I guess, make good harvest or something. I think that's the reason. I don't remember. Oh wait, before I continue, there's a easy 50 rupee thing here. Oh, sorry if you hear me bang my desk sometimes. My hands are, like, right under my keyboard tray. My keyboard tray, honestly, is, like, broken. It's just kind of, like, resting on my thing. I want to see if there's been any drop frames real quick. None! Wow! Wow, this is going a lot better than I thought. So, in my Ocarina of Time streams, occasionally my stream would cut off for a couple seconds, and I think that was just because I was having issues with my Wi-Fi drivers. If you watch Trey's Lethal Company streams, I was in those, and I would frequently drop out. That was that issue getting worse and worse over time. And I think I fixed it just by resetting the drivers. And I've had the issue come back, like, a little bit, then I did it again, and it went away again, so hopefully it's a permanent solution this time. Oh, Trey said something a while ago. Tattle more annoying than Navi, confirmed. No, actually, I think that bike sound is a lot less annoying than, hey, listen! It's honestly only annoying in that one spot where she will not stop doing it. I actually like Tattle a lot. Like, Navi didn't have much of a character. Tattle does, and I enjoy her. I really love this motion blur effect this game does. When you play this game in widescreen on Project 64, I had to get rid of that, which was upsetting to me. I'm happy that the PC port is a thing now. I'll probably stream Majora's Mask again. Oh, the colors are so cool. I'll probably stream Majora's Mask again at some point, probably when the PC port is at a point where I can say it's the best way to play the game. But for now, I'll stick with this, and I'll play that for randomizers. Okay, so I have 80 rupees. I need to get another 120 and deposit them in the bank. And I'm just going to do that until the apocalypse initiates. Oh, I really like how the 3DS version just defaults to the amount of rupees you have when you deposit them. Very nice. Ugh. Majora's Mask camera. Yeah, that's a common complaint with this game for people who play Ocarina of Time. If you move too soon when you see target like that, it doesn't do it all the way. In fact, I think in the N64, yes, sometimes it outright resets, and it's not great. Part of why I'm very happy this is in it. Anyway, I'm just gonna grind for rupees until the apocalypse. I'm on that grind even when it's the end of the world. This is how I grind for rupees in the first cycle. You get 9 rupees every time you do that, and it's slow, but I mean, I don't have anything else to do. Honestly, if it wasn't for this, I'd just be standing around doing nothing. Because I kind of have to wait until the apocalypse initiates. Missed the bush. I forgot to mention this. One of the things the 3DS version fixed, or the restoration mod fixed, is the bombers would actually like swarm Link in the original 3DS one, because they added this new thing where the bombers give you hints on various pieces of hearts and stuff from throughout the game. And that would cause them to just like run straight towards you no matter what, and it was really annoying and kind of ruined a few cutscenes. But here they mind their own business and you have to actually walk up to them to get hints, which makes way more sense. My throat's already hurting, which probably isn't a great sign. So I want to say that this game may not seem that exciting right now. We're in the tutorial segment. This game picks up. I think by the time you get to Snowhead, that's when the game gets like really good, and when you get to Great Bay, that's when it becomes my favorite, well, one of my favorite games ever. Like, from Great Bay to the end, that's, like, S-tier video gaming right there. Except for the well. I hate the well. The well sucks. I want to be in South Clock Town when the clock strikes 12 so I can actually see a cutscene. I don't think I'm gonna get the full set of rupees. You know what? You know what I could do? I can just, like, even during the final hours grind. Who cares? I can do it. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I'm just so in love with the way Clocktown looks during, you know, near the final hours, I guess. I'll just deposit what I have now. I think I can make one more lap, and then I'll just wait here, let the cutscene play, and get back to grinding. Actually, I probably shouldn't grind, because it gets easier to get rupees once you get to, you know, become a human again, or I guess a Hylian. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't go back. Hold on. So, this cutscene that's about to play only plays when you're in South Clocktown when it happens. And it's a very good cutscene, I love it. I love this game. I mean, I wanted the final hours theme to play for a little bit anyway, so I'm just gonna grind anyway. But yeah, I love this song too. It's such a perfect song for the apocalyptic situation. And it plays across the entire game too. Every single area throughout the entire game plays this song during the final hours. And it's so good. Like, it sounds really good. I love listening to it even on its own. And it's incredibly atmospheric. I love it. And when you're in Clocktown, specifically, you hear bells, which adds so much to it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna utter the words, it's so good, so many times throughout this. I don't have enough rupees for... You know what? I might as well. I don't know how many I need, because I wasn't paying attention. But let's just say 70. Or, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I won't, because I'm streaming. I probably should make the gameplay more interesting. Oh yeah, the final hours, Atmosphere is immaculate. Yeah, once again, this is a remix. This is not the original song, but they captured the original song so well. Which is great, because like every remix on YouTube, at least like 95% of them, do not even attempt to recapture that tone. And if they do, they omit the bells, which to me, the bells are such an important part. And unfortunately, this song, when you listen to it in the album, also omits the bells. But in game, obviously, it has them. Oh, I'm so close, though. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just give a silver rupee as Hylian Link. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hey, Deku Kid, you waiting for us to finish the bridge from the Carnival Tower to the Clock Tower entrance up there? I'm sorry, my apprentice panicked and ran away. This is all we got for a festival tower. It's not quite tall enough, is it? Sheesh. Even if we went to the top of the festival tower, we wouldn't be able to get up to the Clock Tower entrance. I apologize for all this. I wish I could scare that moon away. Yeah, look at that. Look at that moon. Look at that moon. I can only see the nostrils and teeth. It looks pretty goofy from this angle, but look how close it is. I love this game so much. Alright, on to progress. Oh, that stutter scares me. Every time it happens, it scares me. The little jig Link does. Or, sorry, Quijibo, that's his canon name. What do you think of the moon's breath stank like? I don't know, that's a really good question. I mean, he's literally never brushed his teeth before, and it's the teeth are very polygonal, which makes me think they're decaying away, so probably really bad. Sis! Ah, Tail, we've been looking for you two. I'm not a voice actor, by the way. Hey, Skull Kid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there, bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. No! What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you think you're still friends after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something to be stopped, then just try to stop it. So if this wasn't clear yet, that mask is possessing him. The idea is Skull Kid was originally just a mischievous kid, and now this demonic mask is using him as a puppet. Alright. Gonna blow you full of snot bubbles. The ocarina looks so big here. I want to point out that Link rides the pony, like Epona as a pony in this game, and you're not supposed to do that to ponies. This is the one time Zelda appears in this Zelda game, by the way. Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule, and I believe in my heart that a day will come when we shall meet again. Until that day comes, please take this. I am praying that your journey to be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember the song. Alright, this is the most important song in the game right here. Ocarina of Time inserting itself into the game to assert rightful dominance. No! This is a significantly better game. Shut up. Alright, Ocarina of Time is a great game. And I love it when I'm playing a randomizer of it, but when I'm playing the vanilla game, I like it. It's a great game, but I don't know, it's just a very vanilla Zelda game, which I get is the point. It's the first 3D Zelda game, but I don't know, like when I play that game, nothing about it really stands out on its own. I mean, yeah, there's the time travel system, but I don't really feel like it adds that much. Like, the world doesn't change that much, and gameplay-wise, it just means that Link has access to other items. But this game, like, the 3-day time limit is genuinely one of the most interesting gameplay mechanics I've ever seen. Alright, it's right on the D-pad for some reason. I love how it inexplicably becomes horns. They never explain why the Ocarina of Time becomes different instruments, but I accept it. It's great. Not my Deku nuts! I love this game so much. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that throughout this playthrough. Probably a lot. Alright, an hour in, and I am finally past the tutorial. Alright, forgot it does that. The original 3DS version did not do that. The only way to save was through the through the owl statues. Deku Lunk lost his Deku nuts. Poor kid was neutered. Such an obvious joke. But I'm laughing anyway. Alright. So from here, yeah, I don't think the original game focused on a door like that. I guess it just did that to make it more obvious. But here, I will finally get to not be a tree. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it! Then listen to me. Please play this song that I'm about to perform and remember it well. The Hatted Mask Salesman has a very interesting haircut. How feasible was it to get a haircut like that in this time period? Because, like, nowadays, you use something like clippers for that. I'm thinking about something very boring in too much detail. Where did that piano come from? Oh, yeah, he just has it, don't worry. He has Animal Crossing powers, he just pulled out the leaf, it's fine. You know, I don't even question. I genuinely forgot that the piano just comes out of nowhere. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, okay, just him saying that you can now turn into a Deku Scrub at will. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. You think I would beat the game that quickly? Don't tell me. My mask. You did it. Get it back. Didn't you? Why, you little... Every time I see this, I think of, that one that one animation by Scott Falco where he said, "Is this Golden Age Simpsons? Because I'm about to choke a child," and that's like that's such a big laugh out of me when I first heard it. It's such a good joke. I also really appreciate how you use the tree from Pokemon Sword and Shield for the N64 trees in the background. Alright, this is lore. This mask was used for ancient hexing rituals and possesses a very evil power. And that's why Skull Kid can't have it. I don't know how he came across it though. Like, how does he know any of this? And how did he actually get the mask itself? I'm gonna check the stream real quick. Still no drop frames. Cool. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that imp has it. I'm begging you, you must get that mask quickly or something horrible will happen. Look at his face. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? The way his emotions change so quickly. He doesn't even calm down. It just goes from, like, distressed to happy immediately. Oh, yeah. Here he gives you the notebook. In the original game, the bombers would give you this notebook. But they moved it up here. Okay. So yeah, the notebook keeps track of every side quest in this game. Once you talk to someone who is associated with the side quest, you'll get a little notification and it'll track your progress. In the original game, it didn't track every side quest, and this one it does. Also, I have to point this out: Mario mask. Everyone already knows about this Easter egg, but still, gotta point out. Isn't that a Mario mask or something on this pack that's now really detailed? Yeah, wow. Can't believe you brought that up, like, right as I was mentioning it. Okay. So a thing you should be doing at the beginning of each cycle... Not that. I didn't mean to turn into a Deku. You know what? I want to be a Deku. You're faster when you're a Deku. But you should be doing this at the beginning of each cycle. It's the inverted Song of Time. So normally, a 3-day cycle lasts a little under an hour. It's like 55 minutes, I think. But you can triple the amount of time with the inverted Song of Time, making it about 2 hours and 51 minutes. So basically 3 hours. For some reason, in the original 3DS game, they made the game easier across the board, except for some reason, they nerfed the inverted Song of Time. It only doubles your time in that instead of tripling it. This restores the original length, so that's nice, but very weird. What if Link put on the Mario mask and becomes Mario 64 Mario and play like him? Dude, now that decomp exists, that's an inevitability. Like, Majora's Mask was decompiled, and obviously Mario 64 was. Like, we can do that. I mean, not right now, but that will happen. I actually never thought of... Oh my god, that'd be so good for randomizers. Oh my god! You got me excited out of nothing. Wow. Well, out of nowhere is what I meant to say. Alright. Before I continue... Wait. I don't have to go to the bomber's hideout. Yeah, never mind. Oh, you know what I will do, though? Hold on. I don't remember where this is. Oh, okay, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. So a thing I want to do here is... I'm sorry, I'm fumbling with this. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you not set alarm independence from this? You know what, screw it. Yeah, that's close enough. Alright. You must visit the toilet hand. No, I'm not doing that again. So this game they added an alarm system in this. I've actually never used it, which is why I'm fumbling right now. But I decided I should because there is a robbery that happens at, I believe, 1 a.m. in North Clocktown. And I want to be there because you get something good there, and I want to make sure I get it the first possible cycle. So I'm using this as a placeholder. I'm not actually going to go to the toilet. I guess there's no way to set the alarm independent from any quest, which is a little annoying. Like I said, I've never done that before. I've never used the alarm. So there's a bunch of things that are open to me right now. The big thing is obviously story stuff, but I want to do a bunch of side stuff first. I'm going to still use the Deku Mask a lot because it's faster than normal Link. And I'm just going to use normal Link when I have to. But there will be a mask that I get by the end of this cycle that will be even faster than this, and I will be wearing that throughout this entire game. Alright. Oh, I'm going to be wasting rupees by doing this. No, whatever, it's not that much. I'll be wasting, like, 20 rupees. Well, 10, sorry, can't count. I'm gonna try to do a fun glitch here after I get this. Silver rupee, woo. Alright. Look, watch. Just face through the ground. Alright. I didn't mention this before, because I forgot, but they actually moved the bank. In the N64 version, it was in West Clocktown, but here it is here. Alright. So, you deposit 200 rupees and you get the adult's wallet. Which allows you to carry 200 rupees instead of just, 100. Or 99. Oh yeah, I should also point out, when I said this HUD isn't complete in the texture pack, this is what I meant. We have some of these which are pulled from Nerrel's texture pack, and we have others that are just, crusty. Oh, I didn't realize there's a map. I have, not touched the Bomber's Notebook, apparently. Anyway. Just remember, how do you enjoy 100%ing Season of Ice? Oh yeah, I did that. So I played it through this fan patch called Spyro Season of Ice DX. And it adds a map, which is huge. It does some other things, but honestly the map is a big thing because it makes the levels less of a mess to traverse through. And, I mean, I really like Spyro gameplay, so I still enjoy it to an extent, but it still sucks. It's still a bad game. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, really, unless you're a hardcore Spyro fan, but you've probably already played it if you have. Anyway, Termina Field. Termina Field's infinitely better than Hyrule Field, because it's actually condensed and not overly big and empty. In fact, there's actually stuff hidden in this, and I will be doing some of the things. Like this is one of the things I will be doing. Hold on, I should go after this. Whoa. Does that not work in this? In the N64 version, you just stab them repeatedly. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it still works. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit of a mess. These guys do a lot of damage, by the way, for this early on. They do a whole heart, so I would die in 4 hits if I, did get hit, but I won't, because this is a very good strategy. I didn't know about this until I saw someone do this on a randomized stream. I think it was ZFG, not positive though. Oh, I got hit! No! My perfect run is gone! Oh my god. Come on. Die! Thank you. Wow. He listened! That's so nice of him. Oh yeah, they drop purple rupees too, which is very, very nice. These are some of my fave enemies. They buff them a lot from Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, they're like a little baby Dodongos compared to this, and they didn't breathe fire. They got a huge buff in this game. Alright, there's one other piece of heart I want to get in Termina right now. After that, I'm just gonna head straight to progression. I'm gonna focus on that for a while. There's some other stuff I can do at Clocktown right now, like goes to the dojo, but hold on, this is the right way. But I want to focus on this mostly because I'm really hoping I can get the dungeon done before the robbery tonight, because I'd really like to get that out of the way before. I really would like to have the dungeon done by then, otherwise I'm going to have to awkwardly leave the dungeon and come back later. And I don't want to have to do that, but I will if I have to. Okay. Be careful of that bird right there, because he will rob you. Like, when I say rob you, he'll steal like a shield or a bottle or something, so be careful. Alright. This is the one P hat in the entire game. But yeah, this is easy. Just do this. I don't know if I said this yet, but yeah, this will be a 100% run. I'm getting absolutely everything that's not in the fishing pond, at least. I don't want to do that. Because I never not 100% this game. Because to me, that's how you play Majora's Mask. This game is almost like a collectathon in that way, to where I feel like I'm playing it wrong if I don't get everything. And it's because, like I said, this game is built around time management and getting as much out of your 3-day cycle as possible. So when you're just playing from beginning to end, that isn't nearly as much of a factor. Because there actually isn't that many story things that require you to do it at a certain time. So it feels like you're getting like a neutered Majora's Mask experience in comparison if you play the game that way. So if you're gonna play this game, I maybe don't. I'm not necessarily saying you have to go for 100%, but at least go for a lot of the extra stuff, even if you don't feel like you need it. Because I promise it's more fun that way. Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. My right foot's asleep now. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone. Sorry if you hear a chair squeaking in the background. Oh, Trey has said more. Wish I knew about the hack when I streamed it. I already kind of knew about it before you streamed it, because I had a friend bring it up because she was scrolling through a bunch of different fan patches on a website, and it kind of just like lay dormant in my mind until you started streaming it. I thought, oh yeah, that's a thing. Maybe I'll give that a go. And it does make the game better, but honestly, the game still sucks. I'm talking about Season of Ice, to be clear. My gaming chair! Yeah. It's actually an office chair. I'm a faker. But Season of Ice, if you haven't played it, imagine an isometric Game Boy Advance Spyro game, but the level design feels like it was made with an MS Paint spray can. Because that's kind of what it is. The level design is so aimless and samey. I think the only thing that actually separates each level apart from each other would be the enemies and the theming of the level. It's a very repetitive, samey feeling game, and it's very frustrating in certain ways. DX helps, but, you know, there's only so much you can do to fix a game like that. I really like the soundtrack. I hope the PC port adds support for streaming audio later, because I would like this to be in that. Honestly, if you don't want the remix soundtrack and would rather keep the original, I would still recommend installing a mod, because Majora's Mask 3D's music audio sounds noticeably worse compared to the original game. And there is a mod to bring back the original N64 audio, which is how I used to play the game, but I like this now. Gonna try streaming Season of Flame next. I remember it being way better. I actually started playing that like shortly after I finished Season of Ice, and God, the Agent 9 levels are awful. I forgot how bad they are. Like, it feels like a generic bad Super Nintendo platformer. That's exactly what it feels like, and it forces you to, not forces, but if you're going for 100%, you have to comb through the levels pretty thoroughly to get all the gems, and it sucks. But otherwise, yeah, that game is definitely better. The reintroduction of Tingle. Why the choo-choos in this game look so cursed? I mean, the mirror shield in this game is a guy screaming. Do you need that answered? I think that's just kind of Majora's Mask's thing. Also, this is their first appearance. They didn't have that cute Wind Waker design yet. I don't know how much of Zelda I'm gonna stream after Majora's Mask. I definitely want to do another Ocarina of Time randomizer at some point. Not for a while, but you know, at some point. Oh, another change. You get this way sooner. This is such a good remix. So here he gives you the Song of Soaring, that's what it's called. It's a warp song, allows you to warp around, and it's very helpful. In Ocarina of Time, every warp had its own song, and that sucked. I hated it. But in Majora's Mask's all just one song, and you select where you want to warp from a map. That works so much better. I would really love if someone got that working in Ocarina of Time and Ship of Arcinian. That'd make randomizers a lot more fun to me. But I forgot to get the owl statue in Clocktown, so oops. Oh, actually, that could be a big issue. No, I'm probably fine. Because I want to get back to Clocktown later for the... Oh, stutter. Wait, I think it already went off. Yeah, I think I already activated it, because you don't need a sword to activate it in this version. Well, whatever. So... Earlier I mentioned that on the original 3DS version, you don't get to top speed just from spinning. You have to build your way up a little bit. And how that's actually a much bigger deal than it sounds, this is why. Look how fast this is. Now this is what it's like in the original game. That's what every hop is like in the original game, but here, way better. Yeah, thank you, Restoration Mod, so much. Completely ruined the pacing of this level. Alright. So here, there is a path you have to go through, because you got like a pseudo Lost Woods here. I'm gonna see if I remember the path. I'm gonna give it a few attempts. Gonna ignore the monkey. So I think it's left, right, middle? Yes. Left. Yes! I remember it! Ah! Pro gamer. That actually changes every day, by the way, so that's not the same order for day 2 and 3. I don't know what that order is at all, because I never not do this day 1. Anyway, she wants the thing to heal. Oh! I gotta show this. This is one of my favorite Easter eggs in this game. Alright, so I destroyed the sign. I didn't mean to turn into a Deku, but sure. Hold on, what's the... Hold on, what's the button to... I'm trying to remember what the button is. It's select? Yeah, it's select. Okay. Oh, X, Y, R. Okay. You know, you don't get to see... No, I'm kidding. Okay, so if you play the Song of Healing next to a destroyed sign... That's such a good touch. Ocarina of Time had that with Zelda's Lullaby, I think. But Song of Healing, come on, that makes way more sense. Side of his hat. Alright. So for a lot of the characters in this game, you have to talk to them as a human to make any kind of progress with them, which is a little messed up. I want to listen to this remix for a little bit. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so this is also Kume and Kotake from Ocarina of Time. They were a boss fight in that game, but here they're just potion dealers. Well, one of them is, the other one is a different thing. I guess a tourist guide. Whoa. I'm gonna be a Deku again. I would really like to get that one mask that I mentioned earlier. Alright. So left, right, right, middle, and then left, left. I like the turtle noises. Alright, first time equipping an item in this. Wow. I did it. Wait, can I not select it from... Weird. Okay. The guy who made this remix soundtrack wants to do the same thing for Ocarina of Time at some point. I think his estimation was starting it a year from now. And that'd be neat. I hope that Ship of Harkinian has custom audio at that point. Right now it sorta does, but it has to be sequenced within the Ocarina of Time sound font. Which, you know, is still cool, but can't just insert an MP3 file and it works. Oh, crap, crap. There we go. This is such a pretty 3DS game. Like, you never go to this mountain. What's up with it? Why is it there? Alright, so from here, you just kind of talk to the... I don't know if it's Kume or Kotake. I don't know which is which. Talk to this witch lady, and she gives you a boat ride, which is helpful. Oh god, the lag spike. Alright, speaking of which. Still no drop frames. I am impressed. I am actually streaming this in much higher quality than my Ocarina of Time streams, because the thing with that... Yeah, you can still look up his tunic. Anyway, the thing with that... Oh, look at the moon. It's a really good angle. Okay, anyway, the thing with that stream, I didn't know this, the default bitrate in OBS is actually really bad. So when I streamed the first part at 1080p, 60 FPS, and went back and saw the bitrate was bad, I assumed that was my internet. I was wrong. That was not my internet, that was OBS. So I literally just, like, increased the bitrate by 5 times. And I did test streams yesterday, and I got much better results. This is in 30 FPS, though, unlike those, because this is a 30 FPS game. But I think I can do 1080 60 if I wanted to. I'm not sure, I'd have to do another test. But yeah, I looked into that this time, because I did a test stream, and I really hate how compressed it looked when I was going fast as a Goron. I didn't want to have to deal with that. The colors here are really pretty. Like, I know that water is poisonous, but still. Come on. Come on. Whoa, it's automatic in this. The original, you walked off yourself. Also, the original game, when you talk to a monkey, it was in a different spot. It was when you're leaving the Lost Woods. And you can chase them down, and they eventually just disappear. It was great. Why did they get rid of that? I like my janky games. Oh, this is a really good remix. I love the Deku Palace theme. It's easily one of the catchiest songs in the series. Alright. So over on the left, there is a piece of heart, which I will get. Turn. 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 Oh my god! Ah! Ah! I didn't mean to do that. For some reason, I thought I had to talk out of the text box, so I was mashing B. This is a really good remix, though. I love it. Majora's Mask Reborn is so good. Okay. Yeah, how long they stand and look in one direction is RNG. So you can get unlucky like that. Must be annoying for speedrunners. Can you move? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I can just... Oh. Move. Move. Thank you. Whenever I get this, I always like just like rushing to the exit. Never mind. And just see how far I go, and I did not go far. That's fine though. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this. I have a bottle now. Bottles are really useful in Zelda games if you didn't know. I mean, they're not really a thing anymore, unfortunately. I hope they bring back a lot of different... Oh, that's different. Anyway, I hope they bring back a lot of the older Zelda mechanics. Look at him. He's beautiful. I like that it goes back to the original resolution. Oh, I probably should talk to him. I haven't seen your face before. Are you visiting? Usually I wouldn't allow the likes of you in my royal chamber, but today is different. We're about to punish the foolish monkey who kidnapped the Deku Princess. He has insulted the royal family. I'll show him what happens when you do that. That foolish monkey is up in that cage. Take a good look at his face. Alright, sure. They keep saying that I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall victim to a monster. Please believe my words. So this is a cool little area. It's very... Get out of my way. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. Yes, Leave me alone. Do they still disappear? I'm gonna chase them. Probably not. He probably goes in the void. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna bother. Oh yeah, this is a cool area. It's a much more interesting stealth segment than what Ocarina of Time did in, you know, Zelda's Garden. Okay. Surprised I made that. Go. Thank you. You listened. Oh, barely, though. Go. Move. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when you go here, you're definitely going to want to do this. 'Cause that's very important. Skedaddle, skidurden, your perception of bottles and MM are now ruined. I don't get it. Am I dumb? Probably. Gonna buy his beans. I like his noises. I really enjoy this character design. He's like a big, naked, hairless blob. Well, almost naked. No. You know, bottles. Oh. No. No. Don't do that. I think I already made that comparison in Ocarina of Time, but no, don't do that. Don't do that. Thankfully, there is no... Oh god, there is Epona, though. She's pretty close to... Who... Which pony was the one that was cursed with that? Was it... I think it was Rainbow Dash? Am I wrong? I don't know. Anyway. Enough of that. If anyone's confused what I'm talking about, be happy. Why did I reference the bottle or the jar twice now? I've only streamed 2 games and it's already been referenced twice. I should probably equip the beans. So, cool thing, on day 2, it's raining here, so you actually don't need a bottle. Yeah, Link, those are very nice beans, but that's not what I wanted. Alright. And this. I want to give a close-up view on Link's HD textures real quick. Or, yeah, good enough. This is from Nerrel's texture pack, and it looks very, very good. This is such a good song, man. I know I keep on saying that, but I love this game's soundtrack. Alright, so for this is another platforming section in Zelda. Hold on. For a second, that looked like a Maui head to me. No, I don't mean to do that. So you're supposed to shoot Deku Nuts at them, and then use their flower, but honestly, it's not that hard just doing this. Like, I've never not done this, honestly. I think this is easier. Because you don't have to worry about aiming. Oh man, having a right stick is so nice. I mentioned earlier I do have an issue with it. I'll just say what it is right now. So the game goes in this, like... Normally the game... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, crap. I'm upset. Oh! I forgot the 3DS version is a baby version. And I'm baby. Yeah, that's not even a punishment. What I would have made if I just held forward. I would have done that. I'm upset. I'm upset. Oh no 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 there. Okay. What was I talking about? I got really distracted. I want to look at the moon. Beautiful. I genuinely forgot what I was talking about. It's fine. Probably wasn't important. So you specifically have to pull out the Deku pipes for this, because otherwise the ocarina is too small. Who are you? Okay, he's looking at this right now. He doesn't do anything. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to the Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become Monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. You were talking about bottles in great detail. Oh yeah, it probably wasn't important then. Do you understand my plight? Yes. Why is the default a no? It's like this game's equivalent to the owl. Like, the owl is literally in this game, but, you know. Gabora is, like, so much less annoying in this game, and I appreciate that. He appears, like, twice, and he's actually helpful in both cases. Alright, come on. Gonna check OBS again. Still no drop frames. I've been streaming for an hour and a half too. I want to at least beat the first dungeon. That's my goal for this stream. After that, I might end it. I don't know. I like the noise he does. Reminds me of a Star Fox. Yeah, it sounds like a Star Fox Super Nintendo noise to me. So, fun fact, if you go back there, which they allow you to go back for some reason. I don't know why they allow that, but they do. If you go back, you can see something real neat. Oh, hot, stop, please! They keep saying that I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back. This game's dark. He just boiled the monkey alive. He's fine, don't worry, he's fine. Okay, so next is not like the next thing, but that dungeon is coming up. Which this wasn't here in the original. Alright, yeah, I can see that. I wish there was a way to skip that. Like, I'm fine with extra tutorial stuff like that. I just wish I, as, you know, a veteran, didn't have to see it. Also, these things are called dragonflies. It's a very... Spark's got a really ugly redesign. Fine, I'll shoot you! Oh! Oh, okay, I didn't know you can do that. I killed 2 dragonflies with 1 snot bubble. Look at a much better version of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I never noticed you can see the palace from here. That's cool. It's like Mario Sunshine. Speaking of which, I want to stream Mario Sunshine soon. Like, probably in the summer. I say probably because, like, I don't know, I'm a little afraid of doing that in the summer because I have no air conditioning. So I'm always dying in here, and I'm not going to be able to use a fan for obvious reasons, so I'm a little hesitant to do that, but I might do it anyway. Mario Sunshine's worth it. And originally I was going to stream Mario Sunburn, because it has a mirror mode, and I would really like to play the mirror mode live on stream, because it sounds like fun stream material, because I know the original game so well, that's going to mess with my head so hard. But the thing is, in my recent Mario Sunshine modding video, which if you haven't checked out, I'd appreciate if you did. I'm very proud of that video. I think it's probably my best video. In that video, when I talked about Sunburn, I talked about how I like a lot of the things that game does, but not everything, because I feel like it conflicts with the original game's level design. But then I proposed a Sunburn Light, a mod that makes it so that shines, like, any shines that aren't, like, one of the main missions, those do not boot you out, and all the level design's the same. But shines that are, like, you know, secret shines that you can just get on your way to a thing don't boot you out. To me, that sounds like the ideal balance. And I would love that. I would love that. Someone in that comment section said they were making literally that. And I've seen them post about it on the Discord. So I might just play that instead. I'm hoping that also has a mirror mode. That'd be cool. I'm gonna try Mario Sunshine too, but I need a new chord for my Elgato because I'm using 3D All-Stars. The 3D All-Stars is, like, probably actually... I didn't mention this in my video, but I think 3D All-Stars Sunshine is actually my favorite way to play that game still. Because I don't like a lot of the changes Sunburn does. I love better Sunshine Engine, but as of now, there's no easy way to play that with a normal game. But that mod I was just talking about, that's gonna be my favorite way to play Sunshine after that. Because, like, Mario 3D All-Stars isn't amazing or anything, but, it's a solid version of Sunshine that has widescreen, and the cutscenes usually aren't stretched. So, I like that more than what I can get from Dolphin right now, but, again, that mod I was just talking about, like, that's gonna absolutely be my go-to way to play it. I probably should just warp. I didn't mean to do that. I'm used to down on the D-pad being the ocarina. Ow. No, it's... Hold on. I don't remember what it was. Hold on. RXY, okay. Wait, no. I read it wrong. I read it wrong somehow. Yeah, there we go. I hit RXA and thought, wait, that sounded right, but it was RXY, wasn't it? And then I did it, and I'm dumb, I'm sorry. Okay, good. Clock Town is activated. I just want to skip that BS of getting back. Actually, okay, you know what? I meant to warp to Woodfall and not Southern Swamp. I misclicked, but this is good. This is good. Because I can cash out and get the Piece of Heart right now. Which I don't know if you can do that in day 2. I don't think you can. Yeah, I didn't mention this. I took a picture of the Deku King for a reason. This is a little mini game. Yeah, I know. This is a little side quest. There's a picture contest going on, and there are 2 pictures that'll win you an award. There is a picture of Tingle, which is his son, by the way, which makes him realize he misses his son, and the other one is the Deku King. Both of these will give you a Piece of Heart. I actually don't even know what the other ones give you. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, it's Woodfall. I noticed the ocarina sounds sound really bad in the emulator, which isn't great. Alright. So my goal is to beat this before it's 1. So we'll see if I can do that. What was it? I did it! I remembered! I'm so bad at memorizing ocarina songs. I'm really bad at it. Especially ones that aren't just, like, 3 notes repeated twice. Stono drop frames, baby. Okay, this is the first dungeon in this game. I forgot Tingle had a dad. I thought he was just pooped into existence. Same. I mean, he comes back, like, a lot throughout this series, which implies he gets reincarnated a lot. And he always has the same name, too. It's like he has a 4th secret Triforce. Oh, crap. I need to leave. I forgot. I never got the Great Fairy's Mask. That's what I mean when I say, like, talking and playing this game is gonna really mess with me, because I normally wouldn't forget something like that, but when I'm splitting my attention like that, it's so easy to do that. This playthrough is gonna be a mess, honestly. This is not gonna be my most, you know, solid gameplay ever. But that's fine. I'm sure I can still 100% this game without any issues. I played this so many times. There's been a time where I've 100% this game twice within, like, a span of a week. Like, more than once. Like, I really, really love this game. Oh, they're the bombers! I never noticed that. That's a good detail. I like that. Anyway, now catch a fairy in a bottle. No. No, I will not subject them to that. I mean, maybe I will, because that's helpful to have. There's a fairy right out of every dungeon, so I could do that pretty easily. Anyway, when you do this for a second time, you know, reassemble the Great Fairy, you get an extra thing. I think that's very helpful to have for dungeons. So I have streamed for an hour and 50 minutes, which is pretty neat. In the N64 versions, these fairy models still freak me out. They're Lara Croft boobs. Again, this is a good remix. But yeah, whenever I stream Sunshine, I'll absolutely be in Dolphin. Like, regardless of what I end up doing, because I have a capture card from 2013. There's like a full 3-second long delay. I can't stream with that. There's no way. So I have to stream things on my PC because of that. So, thank you, emulators. Honestly, every game I care about, I can play on my PC just fine. Despite what Nintendo wants, I still have Yuzu. Don't tell Nintendo, they're gonna get mad at me. But yeah, I still have Yuzu on my PC. I tried installing Ryujinx and I was too stupid. Like, there's a lot more steps involved with that one, apparently. I only installed Yuzu originally because that's the older emulator, and I've been aware of that since the very beginning. I remember I used to watch these videos on this one YouTube channel, BSOD or something like that. I don't remember. He would showcase progress on, wrong button, on Yuzu pretty frequently, and hold on. So the Great Fairies Mask, it attracts stray fairies. Stray fairies, every major dungeon in this game has 15 stray fairies. Get them all and you get a new ability. And yep, that's it. For this one, they originally, in the N64 version, the extra ability was just giving you a more powerful spin attack, which wasn't particularly useful. But for 3D, they swapped around the upgrades a bit. Originally, the next dungeon, Snowhead, had the double magic, but in this has the double magic. So that's very helpful. So I really would recommend. All right, good. It's all fairies. Yeah, it glows when you still have fairies to collect, which is very nice. God, that face. Look at her. I hate that. I hate the mouth. Why is she making that expression? Oh, Trey, I'm sorry. I forgot to get the fairy. I failed you. And yeah, they did swap around some of the fairy placements in this, which bother me. Because that messes with my memory. Whoa, were those eyes in the original? Or it's probably not actually an eye. Never mind, I'm dumb. I like these turtles. What are these turtles called? Actually, I don't even know what the title button. Oh, it's that. They're called snappers. It's kind of a boring name. Come on, come on. They kind of sound like they're saying Aflac to me. It's like that duck. Can I spawn on the chest? Can a chest spawn on me? God dang it! Stream cancelled. I missed it just a little bit. And I will continue to not use the map. Alright, the thing you actually want here is right there. I think it's just a key, but, you know, kind of need that. So I don't really like the song that plays in this dungeon. Kind of just sounds like a banshee screaming a lot of the time. But this is still a very good interpretation of that song. I still don't like it, but, you know, stream ruin, now you gotta start all over. I know. There'll be many other opportunities, thankfully. If I can get one, I'll be happy. Alright, there's a stray fairy. Oh no, they moved that in this. Never mind. In the original game, there's a stray fairy like right under this platform, but I forgot they removed that. Lame. Anyway. So this room is interesting. Oh my god. I know. Wow, I can push the block in a Zelda game? Wow. That's crazy. Come on. What's up, buddy? Oh, hi, Dylan. How you doing? Playing the best Zelda game. That's all that's happening. So this is a simple puzzle. You just gotta light this torch. You gotta be careful though, because there's mods that chase you and they do damage to you for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think mods are known to hurt people. Alright. I used to only ever like kill these guys by shooting them with Deu Link as he's coming out of the flower, but this is easier, so I don't know why I missed it again. I'm upset. Well, I have a whole 2 viewers right now. I had 6 earlier. It's fine. I don't mind. I'm a small YouTuber. I don't expect anything. Honestly, the fact that I've always consistently had people in my chat makes me very happy, because it's not common for my size. And I'm aware it's because of Trey. Because he is very active in my chat, which I really appreciate, by the way. Okay. And... is there another fairy in this room? There is. I think it's in that. Like I said, they changed some of the... they changed some of the stray fairies, which... oh, great. Fine. Fine! This is why the bow would be nice. Oh, where is it then? I like to bully you while you play. Yeah, thank you. Oh wait, no, it's not. Why did I think it was on? I'm dumb. Didn't have the sparkles. I wasted time. Guess I was just really expecting that fairy to be moved within this room. It is fun, I can't blame you. Yeah, bullying people is fun. I'm glad we're all on the same page in that. Yep, see the mobs. Actually, I heard Link get hurt, but I still have full health. Okay. So, like I said earlier, I want to beat this before 1 AM. Because there is a thing in North Clocktown that I need to do at that time. So, I'm hoping I could leave before that, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, jokingly, Dylan. Yeah. I would never actually bully my friends. Cough, cough. What are these things called? I forgot. Bo. Okay, I was thinking Poe, but like, no, that name's already taken. Don't be a jerk. No, screw you. I was gonna say something, but I don't think YouTube would like that. Never mind. I want my bunny hood. I wasn't gonna spoil the name, but I really want the bunny hood. Alright. Got about 6 in-game hours before... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's here. Oh god, that was very close. This was not here in the original N64 version. There we go. That's why I don't like that they move the fairies around, because it makes switching between the 2 versions annoying. Oh. Chew it once again! You redheaded stepchild. You know, Thomas called me that so often throughout my time in high school, and now that both of my parents have remarried, I am literally a stepchild now, and that upsets me. He is now validated. I feel like too few people know I have red hair. Because, like, my hair does not look red in my videos because the lighting is bad, and that bothers me. My red hair rules. Okay. So Deu Link is too light to actually press the switches, so you have to switch to normal Link. Again, I wish there was a way to skip little cutscenes like that. That'd help the flow a lot. I don't even think Ship of Heart Canyon has that yet, so I don't fully expect that to be added in. I'm pretty sure they moved that hive. I think it was on this... I think it was on this wall originally. I got brown hair, but a redhead. Hold on, but a red beard. Oh! Brown hair and a red beard, and I don't like that. I had a teacher in high school that was like that. Okay, so you definitely don't want to fight this guy as a Deku Link, because if Deku Link catches on fire, it acts as a void out, so it's like the same as falling down a pit. That was so hard. That was so hard, guys. Oh my god, how did I do that? And... you got the thing! Alright, one issue I do have with Majora's Mask is every temple item in this game is a variation of a bow. And I think that's very lame. Like, this temple you get the bow, the next one you get fire arrows, and... like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Especially since they made these items a lot more fun than they are in Ocarina of Time, as in they're actually useful. But it's not... you don't really get that, like, feeling, like, oh my god, what... well, I'm bad. What could I get from this dungeon? I have no idea. You don't get that exciting feeling. Instead, you're like, okay, what variation of the bow do I get? And it's usually not that hard to piece together, especially if you've played Ocarina of Time. You do get... like, obviously, like, you do get other items besides just the bow, and plus the mask transformations act as multiple items in one. Like, Zora Link, to spoil things a little bit, is a mix between a boomerang, iron boots, blue tunic, and a whole new, like, thing. I don't like this Banjo-Kazooie redesign. But yeah, this is an easy fight. All you do is pop out, shoot him when he's frozen, and then do that enough and he dies. Have you ever come up with your own item for a Zelda? Have you ever come up with your own idea for a Zelda item? I mean, I probably could if you give me time. I've never really specifically dedicated time to doing that. But I've thought of, like, ways to improve items. Like, the top in Twilight Princess. There's so much potential with that, and it's so lame. Like, if they made a momentum-based ability where you're in Hyrule Field or something, and you're going downhill, and you switch to the top, and Link goes really fast, that would have been awesome. I know it's just my Sonic brain speaking, but I don't care. That would absolutely work in a Zelda game. There you are. Oh crap, I thought I was locked onto him. There you are. But the top in Twilight Princess could have been so cool. But it was like barely used, which is upsetting. I mean, I guess, like, it wouldn't be that hard to think of other items, like, this game uses a lot of different mask transformations that uses various races from the Zelda series. Like, they've made new ones since then, like the Rito. Like, imagine a Rito mask that allows you to fly around, even if it's limited. That would rule. I would love that. Also, boss key. Okay, just thinking, like, if there's anything I'm missing in here. I don't think there is. Okay. Gonna try to shoot it from here. Yeah. Pro gamer. This is a cool puzzle. Alright, I got 9. I think there's like a whole 4 in the last room. So I think I'm good. There's another fairy. Soon. I think. Alright, I'm just not gonna move. This is how I do in the N64 one, but with gyro I'm more daring, but screw it, I'm just gonna do it the slow way. What? I got it. Can't tell me. Oh, crap. This is where the bunny hood would be good. Probably should just stay closer to the lantern. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. Oh my god. I can't do it! There we go. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't be Deu Link, because that would be a bad idea. Because he can't really jump. He has like this really bad baby jump. But yeah, I'll probably stream Mario Sunshine next after this. Maybe, probably. And I think this is the next Stray Fairy. How about that ball and chain for Twilight Princess? But it's spiked yo-yo you can use in combat to grapple or break enemy shields. That could work, yeah. I'm imagining that working better in like a 3D platformer though. Like if Blue Fire, which if you haven't played that, like imagine Zelda as a 3D platformer. That's what it is. It's really cool. If they ever made a sequel to that, that would rule. I think every 3D platformer should have grapple mechanics. It's such a fun mechanic, and it's not used often. Yeah, it's still here. Oh, it's in one of the... I remember, it's in one of the Deku... One of the Deku Babas. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I forget which door. What's it? I think it's that one. Look at those faces. I don't want to say it, because I tend not to like modern meme stuff like that, but it kind of looks like a pog face. There, I said it. Alright. Yeah, there's a whole forest Stray Fairies in this room. Ow. I'm just gonna ignore them until they become a problem. There's one right here. I really like that the 3D models in this, because like in the original they were sprites, and I know it's a very basic upgrade, but it makes a big difference. 2D sprites in 3D worlds kind of bother me. Unless that's part of the art style, like in Demon Turf or Tinykin or something like that. I've been playing Penny's Big Breakaway. Yeah, I see that in your Steam profile. That makes me happy. Penny's a very good game. It's good, I recommend. I played it before you. I actually, when I got that game, I was watching in the Direct, and... Hold on. I was watching in the Direct, and I just kind of mindlessly bought it on Steam, as, like, they were showcasing it and said, oh yeah, it's out now. And I need to play that game at some point. You do. It's really good. The thing with it is, it's harder to get into than I thought it would. The dragonflies might be an issue. They might be an issue. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Wait, no, Bubble! It's not Bubble! You're failing me! No! Well, oh wait, no, it's fine. If I just let myself sink, yeah. It's a little over dramatic. Trying to get through the game's backlog first. Yeah, that's understandable. But that game took a little bit for me to get into because it's a lot harder to really get used to than I think even Sonic is. Well, classic Sonic more specifically. Because, like, the controls are just kind of weird when you first get into the game, and the game doesn't really do a good job explaining exactly how it works. How, like, the yo-yo swing or dash abilities work. But once I figured it out through experience, like, oh my god, it was so fun. Oh yes, the never-ending backlog, yeah. Trey got me a game on Steam, Poi. Like a couple years ago now, and I only recently finally played it. Which I've played it before though. I played it on Switch before, but it's nice playing on Steam with, you know, better performance. Oh my god. Okay. And it's a good game, by the way. It's nothing amazing. Like, probably like the most generic 3D platformer I played, but it's fun. No! No, again, oh. I played the PC port earlier, and I was able to kill him before I got to this part. Which felt good. Oh. Yeah, my strategy for him is to just run to him and then spin attack his feet like that. Yeah. You can attack him however you want, which is cool. It's very open-ended. But the original 3D fight was a lot worse because you had to, like, Deku not bomb him from the top from a flower. Which is dumb because it killed the appeal of the original boss fight. But this mod brings back the original boss fight, and it's, as far as I can tell, it's the same, which is awesome. Also, I don't know what time it is. Crap. I should have checked. I didn't get the alarm, so I don't even think it's midnight, but I'm not sure. I guess I'll see really soon. Finished a game in my backlog called The Outer Worlds. It was so much fun and a lot better than I thought. Yeah, that was a game by Obsidian that was supposed to be like Fallout New Vegas, right? So, the problem with being introduced to games through Let's Plays is you associate certain parts of the game with the commentary that they had. And I watched Attacking Toucan's Let's Play from like 2011. That's how I was introduced to this game. So every time I see this room, I think of his stupid cum joke. and that upsets me immensely. He had such a bad sense of humor in that Let's Play, but it appealed to my I don't know, 12-year-old brain. And now I think of cum when I see this room. Space New Vegas, basically. I actually got Fallout 3 on GOG recently because Amazon was giving it away to Prime members, so I have that now. I've been wanting to try out the Fallout games at some point. Like, I don't like first-person shooters, but there's a lot more Fallout than just that, so... AKA better Starfield. Yo. Oh, hi, Dreadclaw... Dragodon. Dragodon. I'm sorry. I'm basically illiterate. I played New Vegas twice, but never reached the end. I do that with so many games, man. Even games I love. Like, I was blown away with how good Okami was, and I didn't actually beat it until like a decade after I first played it. Okay, so I've been streaming for 2 hours and 13 minutes, and I'm still on day 1. Call us. Obviously, I got through the first cycle, but still. Honestly, that's another thing I want to talk about. I think people... Like, I understand why the timer is scary. I get it. I really do. But I think people over-dramatize how scary it is in their heads. Because you got 3 hours, basically, if you play the inverted Song of Time to do whatever you need to do. And if you know the game, you don't even need a single day to beat a dungeon. I could beat Stone Tower Temple in about 12 in-game hours with the inverted Song of Time. And yeah, I know the game, and a first timer won't. But if you ever get stuck, honestly, just look up a guide so that lack of time isn't too much of an issue, and you'll be 100% fine. You'll have a lot of leeway. And even if you don't do that, even if your pride is too strong, whenever you get the dungeon item, that acts as a checkpoint that allows you to skip whatever you already did. So it's not like you have to do the entire dungeon again if you do run out of time. It's not nearly as scary as people say, I promise you. They really do give you like more than enough time to do a dungeon. Like, I'm pretty confident that I could beat all 4 dungeons within a single cycle. Not like with all the in-between stuff too, I just mean like the dungeons on their own. But I definitely could do that. And I think anyone who's like decent at this game could. This is the PC port? No. I know the PC port came out yesterday, but I was already planning on playing the 3DS one. The timing is coincidental. And right now, I actually prefer the 3DS version with all the mods I have in the description. Because there's more quality of life stuff in this. Except for the lower frame rate, this is in 30. So, like, there's that. That's a sacrifice, but you get the better graphics. You get right stick camera controls. You get the better Song of Double Time, which allows you to pick what hour you want to fast forward to. Right now, this is still my preferred way to play the game. But that's still a really cool project, and will inevitably become better than this. And probably Ship of Harkinian, or 2 Ship 2 Harkinian, whenever that port comes out. But yeah, no, this is a 3DS version of Citra. With the restoration mod, I want to make that clear. The vanilla 3DS version looks bad. Not looks bad. It has a lot of bad changes. Is what I meant to say. I love the visuals in the 3DS one. I misspoke. I was reading chat at the same time and wires crossed. All right, this is a very strange puzzle. Wait, I meant to. This is a very strange puzzle. You have to... I gotta go. See you next time. Alright, bye, Trey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. What time is it? Oh my god, I have so much time! Wow. I like that she turns into gravy. But yeah, that PC port looks really awesome. I already talked about this, but I'll talk a little bit about it again. The thing that excites me more about is other games getting ported, because I'm more interested in Ship of Harkinian's port, or 2 Ship 2 Harkinian is what it's called. Because I just think that one being based off the source code is gonna be better in the end, but it's still a super cool project, and I'm so excited to see what other N64 games turn into. I've been wanting a port of Rocket Robot on Wheels because I want to play that game, but I don't want to deal with the N64 crust in the bad camera and stuff like that. But with that port, that'd be so cool. Let's watch the monkey get boiled again. Stop talking. I want to boil. Yeah, I want to watch the monkey get boiled. Can I not? Oh, I love this game. Oh yeah, for the new chat member, I'm also playing with the Majora's Mask Reborn soundtrack, in case you couldn't tell from the lack of sequenced audio. I'm surprised I haven't talked about it yet, but yeah, I am on Citra, which is an emulator that was taken down not that long ago. Yeah, the soundtrack is really good. You can listen to it on its own. He uploaded it as his own album. And I recommend that. It's, in my opinion, it's the best way to listen to the Majora's Mask soundtrack. If I'm listening to Majora's Mask music, it's going to be through that. But yeah, the Citra emulator was taken down recently, so it should still be easy to find it if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm currently using a dead emulator, unfortunately. It's the only option for 3DS emulation right now. There's other ones being developed, but this is like the only one that's out right now. But this game emulates really well, so it's fine for this game. I just wish I have to use an external program for mapping a hotkey to my controller. Alright. So I have a lot of time, which is neat. I didn't think I would, but I do. So I wanted to get back into Clocktown before, I think it's 1 a.m. because in South Clocktown there is a robbery, and I would really like to stop that robbery because you get 2 really good things from it. But I have a lot of time still. I can do other things until then. Because there are other things available, so I'll do it, and I should be back there by before 12. Alright, the first thing I do here... Oh wait, this isn't available yet. That's not available until 12. Oops. Alright, well... There's also the Bremen Mask. I can get that. Don't know if you know this, Brendan, but you've played this a lot, lol. Yeah, I have. I've played it a lot. Like, a lot. There was a good 2-3 year period where I didn't play this game. And it was mostly because I didn't really... This is before the restoration mod, and I don't know, after being used to the 3DS version, I didn't want to go back to certain things in the original N64 one, but also I didn't want to go back to the bad Zora swimming. So I was just kind of caught in this weird spot where I'm like, I don't know how I want to play one of my favorite games, and eventually it went so long where I was like, I just kind of forgot how much I love that game. Also, this is not where I want to be at all. This is what happens when I play this game mindlessly. Want to go to the laundry pool. So I eventually just forgot how much I love this game. It wasn't until I heard of the restoration mod and I played it and I remembered exactly how much I love the game, and I 100%'d the game again, like, right after. Oh, this is good. Okay, I'm not gonna use this mask right now. Well, I'm not gonna be able to really use it, but I do wanna... Okay, I wish they made this faster. I wish this was a background thing, like they didn't show these menus, it just, you know, happen in the background. Anyway, I can't really use the mask right now, but I will anyway. Hold on, I should probably not do that. You know what, I'm gonna show off the mask when I'm in North Clocktown. I think I might have called it South Clocktown at one point. Oops. And then I'll just wait there with the robber until he does his robbing. Obviously, I'll play the inverted song of time too, which is... Alright, so I'm just gonna march around in here for a while. If anyone wants to, like, ask me questions or whatever, feel free, because I'm not gonna be doing much. This is a good remix. I love the masks in this game. So, like, you can hear the ocarina being played from this, so where are the drums coming from? Look at Link's sausage fingers. Anyway. I think he robs that lady at 1, but it might be 12, so I'm not really sure. What is that noise? Oh, it is 12. What color shirt are you wearing? Blue. I'm wearing a Mario shirt. But what was that noise? Oh, that was the alarm noise. I've actually never heard that before. Yeah, I forgot I set that alarm. It's a very interesting question, Dylan. And yeah, it was midnight. I'm happy I got here early. Stop that man! I played a randomizer a while ago. Oh crap! I forgot! I was thinking, where's my sword? Why can't I use it? Okay, I played a randomizer a while ago that randomized a lot of voice clips, and they gave the old lady, the Dongo sound, so it sounded like she was possessed, and it made me laugh really hard. And I recorded that clip and uploaded it to Twitter, but I had an even funnier one where the Gorman brothers made, like, these, like, demonic screeching roars of pain or something. I don't even know where that voice clip comes from, and it made me laugh so hard. Like, they really did not want to lose that bottle. Or whatever I got from them. Anyway, oh yeah, the thing. I can get the thing. That stutter was impressive. Okay. I'm so excited to get the bunny hood. When I get the bunny... Oh. Guard ruined my life. When I get the bunny hood, I'm never taking it off. Alright, so after midnight, during any of the 3 days, on one of these mushroom rock things, it's that one actually, there's a guy. So I'm not 100% sure how long the stream is going to go on. Like, this is actually a pretty long stream for my standards. I need to record more gameplay just so I can show my friends my sick gamer skills. Oh yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, Twitter is removing that. Or, Nintendo is removing the Twitter upload functionality, which is upsetting. I know why, because Elon Musk added a price tag to the API, and it's like $2 million a year or something insane like that. So obviously, like, all the companies are backing out from that now, but man, that sucks. I am no longer part of the living. My sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I am filled with regret. Translation, I am disappointed. Oh, moon, I have died. Oh, I plan to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my new dance to someone. I'm trying to remember what the Song of Healing is. I don't remember. I'm not going to bother trying to remember. XYR. I like that you can just pull up a menu. Having to switch between the two screens like that, when you're playing with a single screen isn't the most, like, you know, ideal experience, but whatever. It works. So the last mask I got allowed me to march. This one allows me to dance. Also, like, Link looks so freaky with this. It looks like he has no face and it's just... the head is stitched on his forehead. Why is this game like this? It happens to match his skin color perfectly, too. Again, back to Deku. You know what? I think I am going to keep playing until I feel like Snowhead is my only option. And I still have a lot of things I can do before then. So, I probably have like another hour or so left of this stream. Alright, West Clocktown. Again, I keep on forgetting what... like, I lose my train of thought because I'm talking. And, like, focusing on talking. On top of actually playing the game, and that's messing with me. Wait, no, this is the laundry pool. I'm dumb. See, that's what I mean. Okay, I'm trying to think of everything that's available. There's the 2 target shooting games. I don't think I can do either of them at night, though. So I'm gonna have to wait until the morning for that. Do I have to... yeah, there we go. There's also the Dojo, but again, I can't do that at night. So I'm trying to think of other things that are available to me. I didn't talk to them, but they were trying to figure out a dance. So here I am, showing them a dance that this dead guy wanted to show the world. In the 3DS version, that bomber kid right there would... well, the normal 3DS one, the bomber kid you see right there would just be standing next to Link doing this constant little jig. And I'm happy the restoration mod fixed that. I could technically do like one piece of heart in Termina Field, because that's available to you once you get a transformation mask and that transformation song, and I have the Sonata of Awakening, so I could do that, but I like doing that as a Goron because it's way faster. I mean, I could go to Snowhead. I don't really want to right now, though. You know what? I'm gonna deposit these rupees and then go into Bomber's hideout for a thing. I love I can just mash A to get through that now. The original, you have to put down the exact number you want. I'm happy that's not a thing in this. Small little quality of life things that make me prefer this over the PC port as it currently exists. Okay, so I don't remember the code. I'm gonna hope it's still on my phone. I think it is. It is. I think you have to be human. Not sure. Okay. 5, 2, 1, 3, 4. Okay, I didn't show the mask I got yet. I'm gonna do that right now. So the mask I have now is called the Blast Mask. It lets you blow up your face. So that basically means you have like this infinite source of bombs that recharges slowly. Like I don't think I can use it right. Oh wait, no I can because it's loading zone. You take damage as like a trade-off, but not really because it's an easy way to work around that I'll show like right now. This is a chest that'll be opening a lot throughout this playthrough. You just hold out your shield when you do it, you don't take damage. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Either way, I think it's really funny. There's a mask in this game that just blows up your face. That rules. More games need to have stuff like that. That's another thing I love about this game. Like, it's a very dark game in a lot of cases. Like, I mean, it's about an apocalyptic moon. But it's also really funny sometimes. Like, this game actually does have a really good sense of humor. Like, some of my favorite jokes in any Nintendo game come from this game, actually. Like, it's not... I wouldn't say it's exceptionally funny. Like, it doesn't try to be funny that often, but when it does, it usually succeeds, and some jokes in this game are just too stupid to me for, like, I can't not love them. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to fast forward the time, unfortunately. Not right this second, though, because I want to warp. Okay, Oh, crap. You know what? This is always a fear of mine. Okay, Dylan is asking for the digits of my credit card. Okay, my credit card is actually right here. Alright. No. I was thinking about giving out fake numbers, but I think even that's a bad idea. Okay, so whenever you get the all stray fairies, you really need to go back to, where the Great Fairy thing... Where is it, actually? Oh, it's that way. You need to go to the Great Fairy to actually get your reward. And very frequently, I'll almost forget. I almost never fully forget, but I have so many times where I beat a dungeon and I get tunnel vision. I'm like, okay, alright, time to do things that are open to me. Instead of, like, you know, doing this first and foremost. I think I've only forgotten, like, once or twice ever. But it has happened to me. But yeah, I got the 15 stray fairies, so I get a reward. I'm really excited to, like, see how this stream turned out later. Like, I'm probably not going to watch the entire thing or anything, but I do want to see, like, how good the, you know... I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. I want to see how badly affected the compression is to this stream. I want to see if it, like, actually looks good. So I did some testing, it looked good to me, but I don't know, like a full, like, 3 or 4 hour stream, probably not gonna be 4 hours. I don't know if it'll hold the whole time, we'll see. Actually, have I... Alright, I've had some drop frames, apparently. Alright, well it took a while for that to happen, that's fine. Alright, Alright, there's this... There's a arrow shooting minigame in Southern Swamp 2, actually, so I'm gonna go do them. I don't think I can do it at night, though. Oh, crap. I'm excited for next stream, though, because Southern Swamp, I like the Southern Swamp, but I think the game starts picking up at Snowhead, and it really, really starts picking up at Great Bay. Great Bay and Nakana Canyon are my 2 favorite areas in this game. Okay, I'll see if I can do this at night. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, I can. Alright. So any arrow shooting minigame is made significantly easier because of gyro. The original game had, like, bad N64 aiming, which can especially be bad if you're playing with a non-ideal stick. But, like, this... Okay, ignore the fact that I missed, like, 10 in a row. Like, this is so much easier. I don't even remember how many you need. I think you need 20, but I usually get about 40. Also, make sure not to shoot her too many times, otherwise you'll just lose automatically, regardless of what your score is. I'm happy the PC port already has gyro, by the way. Because, I have played a little bit of that, and it works really well. Okay. The one problem I have with gyro is when you rely entirely on it, which I tend to do in situations like this, you end up having to hold your arms in a weird position. You have to, like, sort of recenter it using the stick. Oh, okay, there you are. Oh my god, I can't get a single one. Oh, another thing I want to point out, the remix mod I was talking about, that, you know, remixes the soundtrack, they actually did remix this track, along with, like, a few other radio tracks, but apparently something about the radios in this game make it harder to, well, impossible to change. So these are stuck with their original songs, unfortunately. But honestly, them being radio songs already kind of means that they have to be a little crusty, so that's fine. Remember earlier when I said I usually get about 40? Yeah, it's crazy how much easier this is with gyro. Also, yeah, I'm holding my controller in a very weird position. Alright, recentering it. Okay, I really should not shoot her that much. 60! Can I get to 64? Come on, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, come on, come on. Yes! Alright, no more, no more. I've never cared about something so pointless. The original game, she gave you a piece of heart, but they swapped it out to a bottle in this because it makes a future main quest easier. Wow, why did I get so excited over that? Alright. After these two mini-games, I might just fast forward. Well, and after I buy a thing, I might just fast forward to the third day so I can do some stuff then. And then I'll, you know, do those things and then end the stream. It shouldn't take too long. So I don't think this is open until 6 AM, right? Yeah, okay. Easy money here, by the way. Got 30 rupees from that. Go in the door, walk out, 30 rupees, respawn. Alright. So, in the original game, this is actually one of the harder mini-games, because you literally need to be perfect in this. But once again, with gyro, it's a lot easier. But you have to do it twice, which kind of sucks. But it's fine, I can do it. I like this setting a lot, though. Like, I like this, I don't know, forest range. I love how they wrote in his Australian accent. So that Deku Scrub right there and up here, you want to get as soon as you can so you don't forget. Because those only spawn once, but you need to get them to get perfect, otherwise you'll miss it. I don't know why they're only, like, partially out sometimes. Where are they? Oh. I might not talk a ton during this, and I apologize. I'm just focusing. But again, this is so much harder on an N64. I'm happy the N64 port exists, because, like, eventually that's going to get a randomizer, and I won't have to play Majora's Mask with N64 aiming ever again. At least not until I review the game, which I will one day. I saw you, or heard you. Alright. Okay, I played the PC port earlier, and this counts down 1 second at a time, and it's so annoying. It's so much better. Yeah, the first thing you get is a large quiver, and after that it's a piece of heart. Alright, come on. Come on. Yeah. Well, you can move the camera there. I think in the N60, the Japanese version, you can, like, get out of here as a Goron and explore that. I'd like to do that at some point. The Japanese version also has some weird design choices that they fixed for the American one, which I'll talk about later, I'm sure. Alright. Once again, I might be quiet. These parts require focus. Oh my god. There, Gwei. The Gwei got in the way of the other Gwei. It sacrificed its life. That's true love. Oh my god. Oh really? I missed it again. Come on, come out. Come out, come out, come out, come on, come on, come on. I missed that one too? Well, it emerges from the ground. I didn't know it did that. I wonder if that, like, that wasn't there in the original and they just modeled it weirdly. Oh my god. I don't like these. I know they made them faster in Restoration, but it's still too slow. Alright, there's another one in Clocktown. That's even harder. I feel like I didn't do the... I feel like I didn't do the notes right there. I feel like I gave out little baby notes, but it worked. It's fine. Fine, I'll be a Deku. I really love these guys' animations, because it looks like they're constantly burping. Well, less so in the 3DS version, I guess. I think I can technically do Honey and Darling, but not really, because I'm on day 2, not day 1. Well, I don't even have the bomb bag yet. I need to buy that still. Yeah, that was the other reason why I wanted to get the Save the Bomb Lady's bomb bag, because that allows her to sell the big bomb bag. So I don't have to buy both the small bomb bag and the big bomb bag. Alright, this one's simple. Shoot the blue ones, or the red ones, ignore the blue ones. But in the original game, this is so hard. Once I first played the N64 version on real hardware, I spent an entire in-game day doing this, and god, it sucked. But yeah, my strategy is to hold the bow on the left side. That way you can shoot the Octoroks in order. I used to hold it dead center, but I think that was a bad idea in retrospect. Yeah, like, it's just faster doing it this way. God, Gyro's so good. Anyone that tells you Gyro isn't good and it's just a gimmick, they need to, like, shut up. This is, like, so much easier. Honestly, even without Gyro, this is still way easier, because the aiming in the 3DS version feels way better, which I really appreciate. Alright. Alright, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I almost didn't make that, which is surprising, because I did really well. Alright, once again a quiver. I already have the largest quiver. I feel like they should have spaced those out more than they did. Alright, come on, hurry up! I don't like these screens. Anyway. Let's go again. Let's go again. I like how there's a picture of Great Bay in the background. like the world building. Like, it makes sense that'd be here too, because, you know, water. Okay. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm quiet here. I'm both concentrating, and also it's not super easy talking over the same minigame twice. Alright. Hurry up. I wish it would go away the instant you kill the last one. That would really improve the pace. I guess you want to give you breathing room. But I don't need breathing room, I want the stun. The timer literally hit 0. I guess it just keeps going even after you beat it. That's weird. Alright, piece of heart. Oh my god, I don't like that. I guess they're trying to balance making it approachable to newcomers and also not annoying to people like me, but it's still annoying. I'm sorry. Alright, bomb shop time. After that, I think I'm just gonna go to Milk Road and then do a couple things there and then end the stream. Because I don't think there's much else to do. I mean, there is Snowhead, but I don't want to do that this stream. Okay, come on. Yeah, like I said, if you don't save the old lady from getting robbed, this is a small bomb bag. I'm 5 rupees short. I thought I had more than that. Alright. It's fine, it's fine. I should be a Deku. I think I literally just have one thing I want to do in Milk Road, or I guess Romani Ranch. There. Wait, rupee! Rupee, rupee, rupee. I like how this kid spends like 3 days straight shooting like little, I don't know what they are, spitballs at a balloon. That's dedication. Actually, he was doing that before he even got here, so this could be like day 7 for all I know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to end this stream now because my voice hurts. But it went really well, and I think this is my longest stream, so that's cool. Pushing yourself is good. Honestly, I'm not surprised though that this game is the one that did that to me, because my sessions in this game tend to be like 4 or so hours long, which is longer than I normally play. Yay, bomb bag. I no longer have to blow up my face. Alright. No. I'm so far. Why'd that count? Yeah, that's so annoying when I'm trying to go fast by, like, spinning or rolling and I end up talking to an NPC instead. Oh, wait. I always forget. Is this to the... No, it's not. Alright. I said this earlier, but there are new people here. There is a bird here that will literally rob you. It's a big, ugly one. Yeah, that one right there, actually. So stay away from that as much as you can. And when I say he robs you, I mean he takes, like, a bottle or your sword or your shield or something like that. And you either have to reset the cycle or buy it back at the Curiosity Shop, which is this really shady store you can go to. I just realized I don't have rupees. Can't. Well, maybe I don't know how much Tingle's selling the thing for. Maybe I can still buy it. Hold on, I need to fast forward anyway. Wait. I don't know why I struggled there. I really like this feature. And now dawn of the final day. I love the tingle in the loading screen. Normal, without the texture pack, that's that Skull Kid doing this dance. But Nerrel, being the genius he is, changed it to tingle. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough. Tingle, tingle, Kulu, Limpa. I don't know if I pointed out, but he actually tells you that those words are copyrighted and to not use them. And that's like, it's so funny. I love this guy. Now I have enough. Okay, I didn't explain this, but the reason I fast forward a day is because there's a boulder blocking Romani Ranch. And on the third day, the single guy with a pickaxe is able to destroy the entire boulder. I don't know why they only sent one guy, but whatever. There is a way to get there earlier, which I will have to show later. Possibly next stream. We'll see. Alright. This is a good remix. I'm a big fan. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned this, but backwalking is why... Okay, backwalking is the fastest way to move as normal Link without a certain mask I'm going to be getting really soon. I like how I occasionally see a spike in a viewer, implying that like a person came here and went, oh, this guy sucks, and then just left. It's fine. Do I? Okay, no, I don't have the Bremen mask still equipped. Okay. So there's also a dog racetrack, but I only have 2 rupees. Also, like... Okay, so normally I blindly guess and bet the blue dog, or sorry, the gold dog wins, and I usually win. But for some reason, I've had a really bad streak where the last several playthroughs, I just couldn't do it, and I don't know why. The colors here are so pretty, man. Look at this. Oh. I heard it from my gramps. Says the moon's gonna fall. With something that big, it's sure to take this ranch down with it. Huh, oh well. I might as well stay put. I can't run like I used to anyway. My only regret is I won't get to see these guys in their prime as roosters. If only I could move like I used to back in the day. I'd march these little dudes all around town until they grew up big and strong. Again, that's what I mean when I say a lot of these characters handle this apocalyptic scenario in unique ways. This one, he just wants to see his little chicks grow up. And that's very wholesome. I really like that. And for some reason, you can accelerate their age, therefore letting them die faster by marching with them. I'm not really sure why, but whatever. This is what the Bremen mask is for. There's an Easter egg using it. There's an Easter egg that uses it later, but otherwise this is all the Bremen mask does. But it's for a very good reward, so it's fine. The right stick is so helpful with this. It's nice being able to just, like, scan your environments using the right stick, even if I have to get a claw grip going. Because, yeah, if you let go of B, all the chicks disperse. And you gotta get them again. So don't do that. I've actually been wondering that for a long time, but I never tested it because I just didn't want to. But I did that earlier today with the PC port. And, yep, that's what happens. I think this is the last one, right? No? Okay. Sometimes I just blindly miss them. I don't see it. I don't think I went way back here, so it's probably there. Yep. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Stop it! Come on! Thank you. Just goes through the fence. Or tries to. These guys with a crest and all, I don't have regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied here. You can have this from me. Nothing fancy, just an old mask I used to wear in my running days. Nothing fancy, and it's the best optional mask in the game. Alright, this is the bunny hood. This allows Link to run 2.5 times faster, and it's incredible. I use this all the time. From now on, Link will have floppy ears. This is his default form, and everyone watching this has to get used to that. This is now the reality of this game. Because this is so helpful. Dude, I love this. But I lied earlier. There is one other thing I want to do before I end this. I didn't mean to do that. I'm used to the down on the D-pad being the ocarina, and this has special, different mapping. There's one last thing I want to do, and show. So, over in West Clocktown, there is a dojo. I don't have rupees. God dang it. It usually isn't an issue, but I've just been out of rupees lately. It's fine. It's fine. I only need 8. There's 9 here. Whatever. It's fine. But as I keep on saying, a lot of characters in this game handle the apocalypse in their own unique ways, and I really love how much variety there is to it, and it feels pretty real, like all the time. You have all these characters that respond in realistic ways, and I love it, and this is my favorite example coming up. In the dojo, there is a swordsman, which we will talk to. If you talk to him days 1 and 2, he doesn't say anything special, but he does in day 3. Okay, not that. I gotta not wear that, I guess. Rumors are spreading that suggest the moon is falling, but you can breathe easier as long as I'm in town. Tonight I shall cut the moon into pieces. If one does not have such skill, he cannot teach the way of the sword to others. If you wish to become as powerful as I am, then I shall teach you all I know. I'll be here until nighttime. Yeah, okay, so he's pretty confident there that he himself can stop the moon crash. He says something a little different if you talk to him during the final hours, which I will show right after this. But yeah, this is easy, just Z target, or I guess it's L target in this. Make sure Link stands still for like half a second or so, because if you jump attack immediately, there's a high chance that Link will just miss. So, yeah. Also, yeah, make sure to jump attack. If you just do a normal sword swipe, you won't get enough points to get the thing. Yeah, you need 30 points exactly. Impressive. I must give you something here. Alright. Cherish it. He has one of many piece of hearts in this game. Alright. So, gonna... Takes me a second to remember exactly what you do for the Song of Double Time. I'm gonna go ahead and just fast travel to... I think this will take me to the final hours. I'll just do it one, give myself breathing room. I don't need it, but, you know. And if you go in the dojo right now, you'll see he's missing, but you can actually climb up here. I'll be on vacation for a short while. Please don't look for me. You can find him hiding back here. Oh, I'm scared. I can't take it. I don't want to die. That's so real. Like, just him, a character bluntly saying, I'm so scared, I don't want to die, that... Especially when he was so confident beforehand. Dude, I love this game so much. I'm just robbing him. You know, it's the apocalypse, it doesn't matter. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? There's another easy route I can get. A very easy route. I'll get that now. I have time. It's fine. It's fine. The apocalypse doesn't matter. But yeah, once again, I really love being able to just fast travel to a specific point in time. If I was playing the N64 version, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd have to wait around to show that Easter egg, which means I probably wouldn't, and I'd just explain it instead, which is a lot lamer. So I'm happy I don't have to do that. During the final hour specifically, there is a very easy to get chest in this room. Much later in the game, this room this room has a very heartfelt moment, which I'll show near the end of this series. And I'm gonna deposit these rupees and give. No, wait, no, I don't have to deposit right now. Because that's only a 50 rupee. All right, I'm gonna get one more rupee chest, and then I'll deposit that and end the stream. My voice hurts. I'm happy I'm ending this. Like, I had a good time. Like, I really did. I'm happy I did this. I'm happy I'm finally streaming Majora's Mask. I don't know. Oh, right. I need to do the Moon's Tear. Never mind. I like how they made the cutscene way faster. Never mind. I won't get those 50 rupees. But anyway, I mentioned... Like, I'm really happy I'm doing this. Just my throat hurts and I'm tired. But I'm very happy that I did this. It took too long to do this, honestly, but it's fine because I'm doing it now. Oh, you want to make sure to deposit all your rupees, by the way. There's a really big reward near the end of the game. God, I love the atmosphere so much. Alright, I should actually... I didn't mention this yet, but I really like how they recontextualized the Song of Time. In Ocarina of Time, it was just to move time blocks for some reason. It just moved blocks around. It's really lame. But in this game, it actually makes sense. I appreciate that. But yeah, that was the first stream of this. I don't know how often I'm going to stream this. I'm going to aim for at least twice a week. So probably like sometime within the week and Saturday. But I will stream again soon. I'm gonna try to not to let my breaks go too long. Because in my last series I had a time crunch to do it, which is, you know, it was a Christmas themed mod I was doing in December. So I kind of, that forced me to continue streaming. And this time I don't have that, so it's gonna be easy for me to just go, oh, I can do it later. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because, once again, I'm not used to streaming yet, so I just inherently feel anxious talking over a game for people to watch for hours at a time. But I'll get used to it, it's fine. But yeah, that was a good stream. I will continue next time. Next time I'm going to do Snowhead. I'm going to try to clear out as much as I can there. So I'm thinking this series will be about, I don't know, 4 or 5 streams, probably 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, the first 4 streams are probably gonna be me focusing on the main 4 areas, and the 5th one is gonna be me cleaning things up, and then, you know, doing Majora. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, goodbye everyone. I had a really good time.